Hello, everybody.
Sorry about a bit of a late start, but we're here. We're just waiting for some people to hop on in. Scheduling is hard.
Yeah. Dates are hard.
Mm-hmm.
Milla, you're not dead.
No, I am in very fact alive. But
We are all very happy about this knowledge, because...
Woo!
oh shucks, guys. Well, yeah, it is true. I am alive. I have survived the crud of the convention. Specifically, a particular convention, Gen Con. Man, that was a wild week, I tell you. Not sure if you guys heard about some of the news that was going on there, but apparently there was a heist that happened. That was crazy.
What? No.
Apparently, two guys on Thursday, they walked in and went to a back room, stole a flat card, and made off with $300,000 worth of Magic the Gathering and Pokemon cards.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
The great TCG heist.
Yeah.
Oh my god, speaking of Pokemon cards, did you hear about that one guy that worked on the production floor and stole literally like millions of dollars worth of rares?
No.
No.
He was working at the one spot they were cutting them, and he would always mark at least one or two off the cut that were quote unquote messed up. They weren't. But he was pocketing them, and then when the set would drop, he would put them on eBay and make a shit ton of money.
Oh my god.
Wow. What a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're talking like rainbow rares, gold holofoils, like full holographic cards and shit like that.
God
Alt arts.
damn.
Because like that's the one, especially Charizards. Like, if there is a Charizard in your set, you can instantly think that card is gonna be worth at least $90.
Wow.
Instantly.
People really dig the not a dragon but is a dragon Pokemon.
It's why I think I've said in our streams together, Draco, that I'm like, look, Charizard's good. He's fine. He's just a little overrated for my blood right now. Because I'm a TCG player, and I fucking hate the fact that to get a Charizard card that I'm not even gonna use is gonna cost me a shit ton of money.
Yeah. And that reminds me, I don't know if I've ever told this story, like, I went to Anime Next a while back and heard there was a Pokemon TCG tournament that was supposed to go on. And I was so excited because I hadn't played Pokemon in a while, and I'm like, you know what? I've never played Pokemon competitively, but I like this deck I picked up a long time ago. Maybe, just maybe, I'll try it. And then I learned the tournament was canceled and the only people with Pokemon cards there collected them, and that was it. Yay.
Bruh.
Yeah. Like, I have two decks I really like. One is, has Komau from Alola, and I forget what its main strategy is because it's been a while since I touched it, but the other one has, Gengar in it that has horrible poison that affects not only the active Pokemon, but does 10 damage to every Pokemon on the bench at the same time. It's disgusting, and I love it. Bubba said...
Yeah, I can't say I've ever played the game, but maybe at some point, maybe I'll think about it.
Yeah. I mean, there is the video game for it that is officially by Pokemon, where you can, like...
Oh, yeah, the Game Boy game.
Well, not just that. There's, I forget what it's called, but they have this game that's sort of like Duel Links with Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you can play the card game, but on the
The
computer.
TCG Online.
That's it. And, like, every, like, starter deck you get has a card in it that allows you to put that deck into the game. Bubba says that he is a Blastoise fan, but he doesn't play the card game. Blastoise is a pretty cool Pokemon.
In terms of the card game, like, Blastoise is actually the most fundamentally sound card because water doesn't have that many disadvantages in the card game other than just electric.
It's true. Which is its hard counter. But still, like, the odds of you going up against someone with a full electric deck is probably unlikely if you have a full water deck. Because how the hell would they know? I feel like, unlike in the video games, the TCG monotype is more viable.
It is, actually.
Like
No, it's...
Sorry, go ahead.
The one thing I like about the TCG is that they can pull off weird stuff. Like, now that they had Fairy type in the game, like that was an archetype. Fairy, like, was an entire thing was Fairy. And then they realized that people didn't like the fact that they had to use pink cards for some reason.
Because people
So they got rid of Fairy. So now all Fairy types are Psychic.
Which is already pink.
Psychic is purple.
I mean, okay, yeah, it's purple, but I feel like it's close enough to pink that it seems silly that people are like, ugh, pink cards in my TCG? Ugh.
Meanwhile, you had me, who actually had a Psychic Fairy deck. Actually, I think that's the one I gave my friend.
Like,
I think it was Psychic Fairy, because it's like, this one's good.
Like, I'm not a fan of the color pink or fairy type Pokemon, but at the same time, grow up.
But yeah, like my favorite typing is Dragon type, because you use Dragon, you can automatically use Water and Electric in the same deck.
That's true.
Because that's what they'd made the Dragon type cards were Water Dragon stuff.
Oh, okay. I just figured, in the video games, like, dragons can access those abilities anyway, so it made sense. Hey, robot.
Oh.
We're just doing a bit of preamble before we get properly started, as we usually do.
Mm-hmm.
We got some guys we gotta wait for, but
Yeah. Oh, dang, I forgot to run the ad, so now we're in ad zone right now. Oh, well.
it's also probably a good thing that we're doing the ads right now because of the.
Friday through the advert zone.
See that one.
But yeah, no, normally I run the ad before it gets to the pre-roll ad, just to make it go a little faster and get it out of the way, but I forgot to do it this time. Oops.
It's fair. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm going to actually take a picture of of one of my cards, which is a Dragonite. This is from the last set.
Let's see here.
Meanwhile, I'm just as I'm just kind of pondering. Oh yeah, I also took part in the speaking of tournaments. That was the main reason I went to Gen Con. Was Friday they wound up doing one day instead of two for Conquest, the last Argument of the Kings. I'll admit I got jobbed with 2 losses and a draw, but I did stack a pretty big prize for a $100 kit for a City States Promethea, which those are absolutely fantastic for a last place prize. And the guys are like, "Hey, Mr. Miller, like, what? I get to choose from all these?" Like other model kits, and just looking at this, like, yes, please give me the Promethean.
Nice.
And then we went out for Fogo de Chao, and oh my god, that was the first time I have ever eaten that in a restaurant like that. And
Oh, so the first time you ever had Brazilian?
Yep.
It's like,
And apparently the new friends I made from Conquest were like, we're playing the metagame. We're just going straight for all the meats.
that's what you do. Like, yes, there's vegetables, there's rices and all that. No, you just go for the meat.
Yeah. Well, we had the best part about it was Brad was one of my new friends. He was sitting across from me, and I always wanted to at least make sure I went as long as he did, if not longer. He tapped out after, it was probably about an hour that we spent at that point out of 2 hours we spent in the restaurant, and he flipped over the card and he gave the dishwasher. He's like, "No, man, I can't have any more. Not like that." And then one of the waiters walked around with a big old giant skewer of filet mignon.
I am fairly confident that the chefs in the back use those skewers to sword fight with each other.
And the best part was Brad was like, "Oh man, now I want to have another bite, but I don't have my plate. Hold on." And he took the one little small platter that nobody had touched any of the fried bananas on, or those little squares of fried dough. He just took that, set that right in front of him, and flipped his card back over to "Yes, please." I'm like, I just looked at Brett. I'm like, I just lost my shit because of the pure genius of this man. In that moment of brilliance, I saw the wheels turn, and he took the small dish, and he used that to have the filet mignon. Like,
Why not?
I love me just seeing that play back in my head. But they were good shits. Railing on each other, picking on each other, all the good jest.
Of course.
That's what you want. That's what you want to do. Like, when you make new friends at a con, you just want to, like, learn, like, have the fun camaraderie, and they're like, yeah, like, I'll probably won't see you for a couple months, but when we see each other again, it's gonna be hilarious.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, and I hope to see them around again at some point, and especially around Michigan Circuit at some point, because that's where they're from. But yeah. But aside from that, I also took part in the playtesting for Tales of the Valiant, and that was actually fun. Which, if you guys don't know, that's Project Black Flag from Kobold Press.
Oh, yeah. I remember they were working on something.
Yep. They've released the alpha, and I got to do a playtest for, I think it was an upcoming module that they had going on. We literally sailed through a sea of bones in the Astral Sea, more or less, and my character made an oopsie when he casted a fireball that rolled a nat 1. Bounced off a protective shield that managed to reflect the magic back 100 times and caused an explosion. It was fine.
As you do.
Yeah.
A bunch of NPCs died, but that's okay.
Daluna, you wouldn't know anything about backfiring fireballs, would you?
Nope. Fire bolts. And the best part about it is for the climactic encounter that we didn't exactly have a lot of time to get to because it was 2 hours of playtest. There was basically a trader that showed up that stood on top of the force field, and it's like, "Ha! I'm going to free this void dragon that's enslaved in here." And we're like, "No!" And then he just blew himself up by trying to cast magic in there.
Oof.
Real quick, I'm gonna show. Since you guys like that card, I'm gonna show the ones that are usually. Like I like putting Pokemon cards behind or on the back of my phone, like in my case, because it's a see-through one.
Oh, neat.
So these are like the 4 that I usually will go with. Is like that Dragonite, and then prove that I'm a hypocrite, by the way, as well.
Ah.
These.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
Oh shit, yeah, you're back. Good.
Yeah, I was filling out some paperwork and some shit. But, you guys are talking about Pokemon?
Yep.
Yes. Because...
Oop.
Have anybody ever played the Fire Red Team Rocket Edition?
No.
I heard about it.
I've been playing it for the last, 24 hours. And honestly, I actually fell in love with it because you're a Team Rocket grunt working at the Team Rocket organization, stealing people's Pokemon and everything. And you find out a whole bunch of interesting things on certain people working with Team Rocket that you don't know.
Yeah, right now, I just put that, the V-Star Pokemon card in the back, because it's the shiniest card I have, and whenever someone sees it, like, ooh, is that a Pokemon card?
Right.
Ooh, shot.
Can I have it? That one is worth about $10, unfortunately.
I actually got up to about $7,000 worth of Pokemon cards at my house.
Wow.
That's an investment.
Now, if I mix with my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, my Magic cards, I will probably have over $30,000 worth of cards.
God damn.
That is.
I don't want to think of how much money I've invested in card games over my life. It's probably
I have about 3 Black Lotus.
Wait, you actually have 3 of them?
Yeah.
If you ever in desperate need of money, you have an easy out right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. That's the last resort.
That's the retirement plan.
Just casually mentioning, yeah, I have a $10,000 card that's sitting in my house.
It's not
created.
like anyone knows
It's
where
fine.
that is.
I have a grader and everything. So one is like a 8.6, another one's like a 8.7, and I got one that is a 9.7.
Man.
Yeah, currently an 8.5 Black Lotus on eBay. Someone's listing it at $130,000.
Jesus.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck getting any of that money.
Let's see. And see, the funniest thing is that one guy, at 8.5, he's selling for 100 or 130,000. There's another guy down here that actually has a PSA 10 or a Beckett 10, and he's asking 35.
Black or gold label Beckett 10?
Gold label Beckett 10.
Ooh.
He's only asking 35,000. Well, this Black label asshole's like, I want 130,000 with $100 shipping.
I would like all the money, please. Give me all of it.
Oh god, that just made me realize that back at Gen Con, one of the most head-jerking moments was finding out that eBay was actually a sponsor and they had a booth set up in the exhibitors hall. Because, after you do something like, I don't know, go through all the chaos that was the Disney Lorcana Open, you can easily go over to the eBay booth and probably hawk your wares over there.
Now, see, that this makes sense. Someone's like a gold label 9.5. This guy's asking 150,000 for.
Jesus.
At least that makes a little bit of sense in terms of like how rare this card is.
See, Millet, you mentioned that there was an eBay booth, and my immediate thought was, so it was just an auction house at the con.
It could have been. I didn't actually get to swing in there, but
I mean,
basically had a booth with displays for various stuff they had going on. They basically had a dragon breathing like a fake fire on the top, and at one point, I guess a bird flew into the convention center and was sitting on top of the dragon.
Nice.
Just like a live bird from outside, just decided to, oh, I'm just gonna fly up here now.
Yeah, it's probably a great perch. I agree with Alpharat here. It's cardboard and ink. I don't think it should be that expensive. I don't care how rare it is.
Listen, like card game players, like they are just like, look, I want this cardboard crack for a reason. I want it.
I mean, I can understand it to some degree. It's like rare and you like collecting things, but this is definitely
What the fuck?
what? What?
I just found one, ungraded, but it was signed by Rush.
Huh?
It's like, here, TT, take this little help. It's a Black Lotus card signed by the fucking,
It's signed by Geddy Lee.
it's signed by Hank.
So that's gonna be like what, $2 billion?
That one's only asking 17,000, which I'm like, kinda. Still, like, again, like, these are like, what the fuck? Why are these so expensive? But it's still really funny.
Allow me to explain. Capitalism. That's basically the whole explanation.
Spice!
Spice! Well, now it's worthless, according to Zell.
Hey, there he is.
Hello!
Howdy, hey, Rabbit. Good to have you.
Howdy, howdy.
Alright.
We're just discussing Gen
Cards.
Con ice and grades and cost of cards.
The cost of cards?
You know,
Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards,
And,
magic cards.
Oh. Yeah, there was supposed to be a new set, like a Wild West set or something like that, I heard.
Oh yeah, that was another thing too. The new expanded stuff for Magic the Gathering. Fallout was supposed to be in the new set.
Fallout?
Fallout Magic the Gathering?
Yeah.
Are they just
Stranger Things.
are we just selling the shit out to anyone now?
So,
And Final Fantasy is supposed to be another set too.
They have a card game.
So my immediate thought then is, wow, I can't believe Magic the Gathering is the Fortnite of TCGs.
I can't
More or
believe
less.
I can't believe Fortnite's this hard up.
Yeah.
I mean, not Fortnite, fucking Magic. Wizards. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, Wizards.
Yeah, fucking Wizards is this hard up for this shit?
Apparently.
This is
I mean, did you guys hear what they did with the Lord of the Rings set? If you didn't, I will be glad to regale you on this.
I forgot they did that.
I
Not
forgot
only
about
did
that, too.
Not only did they do a Lord of the Rings set, which you could still buy, they literally made the One Ring.
yeah, as one card in the world.
It was like there are 3 different versions of it. There's the regular standard Magic card. There's the full art Magic card.
And then the
And
full
then there's-
Elven.
There's the One Ring, which is written in Elven, is full art, and they only made one of them.
I hope it gets in the hands of a very grubby 8-year-old who loves peanut butter.
No, you know,
It's better. You know who actually wound up with it? Some
Who?
guy in Canada got it, and he sold it to Post Malone for $2 million.
Yeah, I
Yes.
do that.
That makes sense, yeah.
Actually, like if you or Post Malone is actually a huge Magic the Gathering fan.
That checks out.
He, like, the dude actually like the more I learn about it, the more I'm like, yeah, this guy he's just awesome, because
Yeah.
he commissioned the tech YouTuber Jay's 2 Cents to build a PC because he likes gaming. He has gone several times on a like one of the main Magic of the Gathering YouTubers channels, and played and won against them multiple times. and is able to talk about what make strategies and stuff like that. Like you were like, oh wow, this is actually he knows what he's doing. He actually can play the game.
And there's been several times as TCG, the others are just like, okay, he's cool shit. Just let him stay out late, and he just buys like thousands and thousands of dollars of product at a time.
And donates a lot of it back to kids and stuff like that.
Hold up a second. According to Zell, there's a Magic the Gathering My Little Pony set. And
Yes.
Yeah, that was a I forget what the term for that set was, but it's not actually like competitively viable. It was kind of like its own thing.
See, even if it's not competitive, now I'm just imagining someone with a MLP deck going up against whatever the Lovecraftian horrors are in Magic the Gathering, and like, I don't know, Cephalon the Destroyer versus Pinkie Pie.
I mean, you could have Kozilek Butcher of Truth going up against Rainbow Dash, going up against Megatron, going up against
Legolas.
A fucking 40k Orc in a Commander deck, because those are all other sets like that too.
And then all of them going up against Godzilla.
Oh yes, Godzilla. That was a set.
Man, I might be freakishly old, but you know what? I really miss the days of Llanowar elves. You play a forest, put down an elf, you tap the elf.
That for force.
You tap the elf, you get a green, simple as 1/1 banding, bandless hero.
I miss the days when black blue was considered like OP and people just hated you playing you if you did that.
I feel the same with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to be simple. You play a card, you maybe special summon next turn, you play some magics and traps. Now, a single turn in Yu-Gi-Oh! Takes like 10 minutes. I summon this card, and I'll sacrifice it to do this, and then I'll flip that card over, and that'll give me this card, which I can then special summon a new card that's a level 2 XYZ or whatever. And then we'll do some pendulum summons.
One of my friends went ahead and went to a
regional
2 years ago.
Don't tag Yu-Gi-Oh! Like that.
No, he went to a regional 2 years ago. He got his first opponent was somebody like that, and he was like, I'm gonna go take a piss. And he came back after his piss, and he was still taking his turn. And he was just flabbergasted. He was just like, I think I'm done. I think I just might sell my cards and raise my kid better. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
No, like you're.
That was basically what happened at the recent World Championship. Was like, the game itself was like 3 minutes. It was like turn 1. That took 3 minutes to do all that stuff. Basically, like Draco said, the other player's turn 1 was just playing one card, and it was just like, that was it. That was the championship game.
They're not even playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. They may as well be playing fucking Inscription.
Agreed! Yes!
Yeah.
And Alfred, allow me to explain. What is a pendulum summon? Well, you place 2 cards in the magic and trap section, and then you summon cards in that general region. And I think they count as magic or trap cards or something. It's very complicated. But it's new Yu-Gi-Oh!
No,
It's like
actually
new math that they put in the 50s.
it's pretty simple. They are considered magic and trap card, but they all have numbers on it. Any numbers that is between those, like, if say one's a 1 and one's a 8. Any monster that has a between 1 and 8, you can summon on the field that turn. That's in your hand. And that's a pendulum summon.
That's bonkers.
Yeah. Man, remember when it was just like Blue Eyes White Dragon is one of the strongest cards in the game? That was fun.
They did the same thing. If they did the same thing with Digimon, and I refused to go ahead and let these demons beat me a 3rd time. Because I was playing LJ. I was playing LJ last week, and LJ pulled out like just a never-ending Jesmon deck, and I'm just like, slow your fucking roll. I'm only one man. I
literally make a god deck with that pendulum.
Jeez, really? Like Slifer and Ra and all them?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
You can pendulum summon, get the 3 monsters out, and then you, pendulum summon, get 3 monsters out underneath, and then I can normal summon Obelisk out on turn 1.
I tried.
Obelisk.
Oh my god.
That is absolutely bonkers. But yeah, it's a never-ending thing, and I was just like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the same thing you did, but even dumber. And we're gonna go ahead and wrap it around. Let me take a dart and throw it at the Digimon board. Terriermon, fuck it.
I only played that.
Terriermon.
I only played the god deck if I wanted to be a dick.
Yeah.
The last deck I ever played in a tournament was a deck around dice rolls and coin flips, and that's because I knew how to sabotage dice rolls and coin flips.
That sounds like a goblin deck in Magic, where it's like you just have dice rolls and coin flips, and maybe set off a bomb in the process just to wipe everything.
Oh no, that was Magic. I had a red affinity mirror deck that turned all the mirrors into landmines. It's very funny on turn 4.
I like it.
It's very funny on turn 3 to go ahead and be like, okay, so I'm gonna draw like 20 cards, slap down 20 mirror, 20 mirror, just go ahead and at the same time, because they all have haste, just hug the other opponent and they all explode for 20 damage.
You know,
if you didn't play white, you were fucked.
One time I was playing Commander. One time, I remember one time I was playing Commander again against 3 other guys. One of the guys literally made all 3 of us get out in one turn.
damn.
I think it was like a blue-green deck, and we couldn't touch him. It was fucking hard. We couldn't beat him, and we found out later that he was actually ranked 50 in the United States.
Well, don't feel too bad. I mean, I hope his L's are many and his bitches few, if that makes you feel better. May his L's be many, his bitches very few.
I had a
GZB limited.
What'd you say?
I made his GZB limited.
No, Hoshi. What'd you say? Hoshi? Oh, sorry.
Nah, he was married, had kids and everything.
Oh, well, fuck him. He's just winning. Yeah. I'm sitting on bullshit crack.
God
damn it.
God. It's like, how do you sleep at night? On top of a giant pile of money, surrounded by beautiful ladies.
Damn.
I just remember one time one of my friends got thrown out of a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament because like the other like 4 people in the room smelled so bad he went to the corner store, bought like air freshener, you know, like that spray on deodorant shit.
Yeah.
And he just hosed their asses down. Like he just went insane. He just went feral.
The funny thing is that actually became so much of a problem that became a rule. That you have to wear deodorant, you have to smell good.
Oh my god. That's so sad.
I only hope that he read that. I don't know where the fuck he is now, but I hope that he read that and he laughed so fucking hard he fell unconscious for 4 minutes.
That's so sad that they have to put in the rules, wear some goddamn deodorant, you heathens.
I will never forget that phone call. I got a phone call on my old Nokia candy bar. This was back in like 04 or 05. And I'm like, what's up? He's like, I need you to pick me up from the card store. I'm like, it's only been like 30 minutes. And he was like, I got thrown out. And I'm like, did you start a fight? And he's like, no, I didn't start a fight. And he's like, I did the right thing. And then he hung up.
I did the right thing.
And that got me thinking because I was sweating because I'm like, what the fuck is he gonna do? There's gonna be squad cars. I'm gonna be like, I can't help you. Like, you know, I'm just like, what the fuck what did you do? And like, he tells me the fucking story, and I have to pull over to the side of this country road. I am laughing so fucking hard. He showed me the spray can.
And this is the weapon I used.
I'll never forget it. It was called Spring Rain.
Weaponized aerosol.
He apparently said, fuck it, come here, grab the dude by the shirt and hosed his ass down. Man, The man was like a fiend possessed. I felt bad. It's like if your kid got like detention for like breaking up a fight or something. You're like, I can't be mad at you because you did the right thing. I bought him lunch. I was just like, you should do something. You should have this. You deserve something, I believe.
Technically, you shouldn't have done this, but I'm so glad you did.
Yeah, I'll never forget what we did. We got fish and chips because he wanted to be fancy. And I was like, fish and chips I don't think is fancy. And he was like, we're poor college kids. And I was like, yeah, that's right.
That's fair.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. And he'll be so proud to know, but I've digivolved from a poor college student to a poor 38-year-old.
Like, you go back. What do you do now? I'm a Twitch streamer. Then I'm okay. You know.
Money's always sad, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I wouldn't be surprised to be like he's in the Netherlands. That would just check out for him.
You know, that reminds me
I'd
of
somehow be in my 50s, just fucking drinking a beer under a windmill, and I see him. I'm just like, oh, what the fuck? I was like, did you get kicked out of the country for hosing down 40 people? Like, what did you do?
You know that.
Did you start the fight at the Disney Lorcana line at Gen Con because they moved the queue?
Did you hear about those dudes who stole like 4 pallets of Magic cards at Gen Con?
We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
You were on Ground Zero. You know that.
I was there at Ground Zero. Yeah, it was like apparently it was the opening day. It was $300,000 worth of product.
God damn.
But dude wore a shirt of his own card game. That's like having your name and address on your t-shirt when you murder a man.
To be fair, they had the 4-day badges that they had their names on them. At least with the security photos that they showed us, they were at least smart enough to have their badges off the lanyard so they couldn't see it. But it makes me wonder if there were security cameras that were scattered around elsewhere where they could have shown that off.
Thank God.
Only the most brain dead, like, detective, like the farthest divorce from Detective Odo, would be able to get Constable Odo. I'm sorry. Would be able to go ahead and like connect the dots and be like, oh, he's wearing a shirt for his own product. Let me look up the website. There, that's the fucker. He has his hair.
I think
there he is.
I think even Detective Gumshoe from fucking Ace Attorney would actually be able to see that.
Yeah.
You know what? And and I love him. That dog needs his day. All right. Like,
I agree.
Let him eat. Let him eat.
Poor Gumshoe. Living on nothing but ramen. He deserves better. Ramen is good, but damn it, that man is poor.
Mm-hmm.
I look at Gumshoe and I nod solemnly, looking over at my like destroyed ramen boxes, going, "I know that feel."
Yeah.
I know that feel, sir.
Yeah. He's one of those where you're like, I feel bad for you. Like you're the first name didn't do you any favors, but after that, I just feel bad for you.
Yeah. I mean,
like,
I point out the flaws.
Gumshoe, but the first game was just so bad.
I need to point out the flaws in your logic, Gumshoe, because that's my job. But I'm not gonna feel good about it, because I know your paycheck is gonna get cut because of this.
Thanks, Edgeworth. It's by the fact that I actually like you as a person.
I do love the duality of Phoenix Wright games, because Phoenix is like, I'm gonna use like this ancient thing and go ahead and break the locks of this guy's heart and da-da-da-da-da, and then Miles is like, I'm gonna use common fucking sense.
Yeah.
Because I'm a human and I pay taxes.
Hi, hello, I'm a lawyer who went to law school. What the fuck, right?
I can already hear him go, I don't need a fucking wizard staff, Phoenix.
I can see that too.
That was basically it during Ace Attorney investigations, you know, the series where you actually played as Edgeworth.
Yeah, that was really good. But I just love that Phoenix pulls out the fucking green Magatama stone and Edgeworth just goes, oh fuck, here we go again.
Oh,
why do we do?
Oh,
why
great.
do you do this?
He just looks over. He goes, "Should I go down to the corner store, buy some ritual candles for some mood lighting?"
Could someone get the lights in the courtroom for a second? Right's gonna do a seance over here.
Let me get you the official court Ouija board, because that's how apparently we do law now.
I'll see you your Ouija board to convince that parrot to testify.
Yeah,
calling in the first witness, a fucking parrot. Fuck my life. Why did I go into this career?
Why is that clown acting like this in a courtroom? And why is the judge into it?
Because the judge has clussy fever, and you should respect that.
Yeah.
The judge has clussy fever. We all have things that we see and go ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. You know what? Fuck it. Full disclosure, I already talked about it yesterday. Stacy showed me the fucking Cookie Run girls, you know, the fucking Cookie Run game? She showed me the Cookie Run things. A lot of them are super fucking hot. I don't want to be this guy, but I'm like, I could fuck a cookie.
You mean Cookie Kingdom? Is that what you're thinking of?
Yeah,
Yes.
Cookie Kingdom or whatever the fuck
it.
it's called. Yeah.
And
I'm just like, yeah. You know what?
You
I'll
look
be
at
that
it,
man. I'll have an open mind. I'll fuck that cookie.
I think Justin Breyer voices one of them, I think, as well as Caitlyn.
Yeah, that was like, yeah, that's the one that Caitlin's in, isn't it?
I don't know. Don't make it weird.
Yeah.
Look, it's already bad enough.
Don't make it weird, because what if she voices one of the cookies that I really want to fuck? That's very awkward at the gateway table, okay?
Well, just tell
If
her
I
never
get
to
called to help
audition
her
for
out on
that.
streams or like hype man or talk about some things, I also think that would be very awkward.
Yes, it would.
Let's not talk about that. That's why whenever I look at cast and whatnot for anime and whatnot, and like chat goes, oh, so and so voices this person. I know a lot of those people now. I just close my eyes. I do not see it. Because what if it's one of the people that what if it's one of the people that makes my tra-la-la go doing doing doing? Now it's gonna be very awkward at the tabletop room.
I'm sorry, but Caitlyn just has that kind of
Just
voice.
shut the fuck up, Milla. It's very easy. Just shut your big old yapper.
Go ahead,
tell
plant
me-
me as a dumbass tree. Fine,
That's what
just do it.
Sheffield
Don't
give you.
tell me who she voices. Don't put me in suspense, because Stacy showed me 20 of them, and I went, all of them are pretty fucking attractive.
Well, I'll save you then, because I have no idea who she voices, so you're safe.
Oh, well,
Rabbit,
thank God for
Rabbit,
that.
do you need
You know, far be it from
do
me.
you need a hug from Seth the Roach?
I don't need a hug from Seth. Man, I don't know what I need. I was talking about that last night. I'm like, I'm hard up for a cookie. Well, come on, something, anyone, something.
I was gonna say, you know what? Far be it from me to yuck your yum. Everyone's into whatever the fuck they're into.
But you know what? With the Cookie Kingdom girls, I can at least say, please, sir, may I have a crumb of coochie? And it'll be meaningful.
You're not
We'll
wrong.
take that as a compliment.
So, like, do you have a glass of milk while doing it? Because, I mean, it's my first thought immediately. Do you get, like, a nice tall glass of milk afterwards?
Oh, she's getting a cup of milk, alright.
I should have known it was gonna go that way, but...
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
But with all that said and done, I think we can properly get started. Chaco's gonna be hopping in when he gets back from work. So without further ado, let's set everything up properly. There we are.
So Circus and Scary Clowns, right?
Yeah,
Right?
and disco.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that Stacy also likes.
Yeah, I thought you were going into the clown thing. Look, this can't be weird, Elpharet. I talked to Stacy. You know what Stacy's all about.
And she just finished up on Witchlight campaign too, so. Oh.
All right. Let me.
Can't believe Cookie's got me fucked up.
I was gonna say that could be cut once at the short and still be true.
I could feel like NPH for Harold and Kumar every time I walk by a bakery. I just feel something.
Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between or outside of, I give you the host with the most attractive and well-spoken and magnificent clown in all the multiverse, the founder and creator of the Revelia, Heckna! Rolly-roon, everyone! Scooter Von Snooter, your Revelian Master of Ceremonies, here for the recap. See, Heckna's currently getting some sleep, or whatever his equivalent of that is. So it's up to yours truly to do the wondrous recap. When we last left the players, Snack Bluescale the Drow Sorcerer, Lilith the Tiefling Bard, Watcher the Eladrin Cleric, Argyle the Dragonborn Fighter, and Red Moonscream the Human Rogue. Red had decided to take a while to acquaint himself with the Flophouse and its games more intimately. The rest of the players went off to turn in Locke's feathers and got a new job from him, or at least that's my guess. 'Cause they went to the hostel, left, made a deal with the child of the candy corn for what looked like a key of some kind. I couldn't really tell from where I was hiding. Anyways, they turned that key into Locke. They gave Locke a key, how fun. 'Cause Locke's name sounds like... No. The joke is less funny if I explain it. Let me write that down, though. Where were we? Oh, right! So, the players went to Hit Me Heckna to earn some tickets from Ina Mina. Snack had an idea to use his fist for the game, which didn't quite work out at first, but eventually, Argyle, Lilith, and Snack himself managed to do pretty well, and even win that way. Watcher tried his hand, not literally, of course, he used a hammer, but it didn't go too well. After that, they had a lot of fun there, and they headed to the Dastardly Disco. Apparently, most of the people the players were sent to found their way into the disco. It was Wonderwall. You know, I've never been to the disco myself, 'cause from what I hear, it's the sort of thing you really need a group for, and Heckna doesn't recommend it. Apparently, the guy who runs the place, Helvis, came by early in the Revelia's life, and, like, it's a thing from the past, so Heckna doesn't really like... Oh! Now, hold up, little man. If anybody's gonna be explaining my disco and me, then only I, the Lord of the Dance, the Killer Crooner, the Grand Diva themselves, Helvis, should be doing the deed. Heckna has the Revelia, but the Dastardly Disco is my little slice of heaven in this realm. I've been here for a long time. All you cool cats, so long in fact that the Dastardly Disco is its own pocket dimension. And even though I got my powers originally from the host with the most, the disco's all me, baby. So Heckna's mad, 'cause I'm here to stay intertwined with his Revelia. But I don't need to pay lip service to him. But enough blabbing about my disco. We've got a party to get to, and the players and all of you are about to cut a rug. Take it away, Draco. I've got to prep the dance hall.
His name is Helvis.
Indeed it is.
Oh, man.
I love it.
What.
So you might notice that the music is still playing here, because while you're in the hallway, you actually start hearing this music play. Well, welcome, little revelers. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the notorious, fabulous, get down and dance-ulous Helvis. and you are my guests of honor, of course. I hope the Revelia is treating you well. But don't you worry, my little sorry sights. You'll be dancing queens before long. I'm just dying to see your best moves. And it is at that exact moment you hear... And I need all y'all to make me a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh! Goody! Air hearts of initiation.
Hang on a second.
I got you, Chaco.
I was gonna say, is that the... what you got going on there, Lilith?
Let me pull up a sheet first.
That first one was me, the second one was Lilith.
I gave Argyle access to your sheet before you got here, but
hang on a second.
Hmm?
Is there a counter charm coming?
Well, shit.
Counter charm, let's see. It's
Counter charm!
The ability to use musical notes or words, power disrupt mind influencing effects. It's an action you can start a performance that lasts until the end of your turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet have advantage on saving throws. And it's being frightened or charmed. I'll allow it.
The bardic spell counter song.
The special.
So, you said the second one that you rolled is me, so I have a 15.
Alright. Get my wisdom save out of the way.
Well, I have some fuck.
Womp, womp, womp. So, for Watcher and Lilith, you feel a little bit of the groove, but you don't start dancing. You manage to stop yourself. Everyone else, however, you can't help yourself, and you immediately start to feverishly tap dance for about a minute, and all of you gain a level of exhaustion after that minute is up.
I forget how exhaustion is. That's a low. Like, we take disadvantage on stuff, right?
Skill checks on the first level.
Okay.
Yep. If you get to level 2, that's speed cut in half. 3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Your hit point maximum gets halved at level 4. Your speed is reduced to 0 at 5. And 6th is just death. But hopefully you're not going to get to that point. After your little dance session, Helvis simply says, "We'll keep in touch." But without further ado, the doors to the north of the hallway seem to open. They're covered in white and gold, and they allow you to pass on through. As we see the next section. Arrange yourselves in whatever order you think you'd properly be in coming through this door. I just sort of put you guys on the map here.
Alright.
The door is, of course, back here.
I can see how this is going to be a problem. I felt about as surprised I could be. All things considered, right? As Red just kind of looks over to Watcher.
Oh shit! I accidentally made another turn.
I'm just a little.
Oops.
Double vision.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, so I'll let the turn. So, by the way, here you go. Holds out 6 tickets for you. We won this at the Midway games and thought you might need some.
Oh. Oh, my dear Argyle. How very thoughtful of you. However, you came into some very good luck while you were out and about, as he just kind of flashed over. You just see, like, a fan of, like, a whole bunch of red tickets. I turned out very well for myself. You can hold on to those. As he just kind of extends a hand assuredly towards you.
Oh, okay.
That's astonishing.
Let's just say that I got myself a little bit of a jump start heading back towards the ring of the figure, the dead ringer, and then I made my way back to the flop house for a little bit for a couple of good, fortunate hands of Heckna
as you come in, the sound of strings and swishing silks fill the air. Excuse me. Hundreds of candles mounted on the walls and elaborate chandeliers make this large, ornate ballroom flicker with light and shadow. The ballroom is far too large to fit inside the building that was seen from outside. It's full of humanoids of all sorts, dressed in finely tailored clothes and white powdered wigs. Their dresses flare out in voluminous skirts, and their frock coats laden with lace and embroidery. The dancers all move together in graceful harmony. At the far end of the ballroom stands a pair of brass doors covered in valves and spinning cogs, emitting puffs of steam, oddly enough. I would say, Red, you do notice that some of the people that were on the Wonderwall are mixed in with these, and they look exceptionally exhausted. Sort of being dragged around by what look to be marionettes. And let me find everybody here. Actually, you know what? Better way of doing this. Layer to the token. There we go. There's, of course, some marionettes that seem to only be dancing, others that seem to be a bit more in control of themselves at the doors, all the way in the back. And there are two Dragonborn that are, like everyone else, dressed in refinery, but looks a bit more disco-themed on them. Like, obviously brighter colors and the like, but allow me to show you what all of our captives kind of look like, the general vibe. Look how happy he is! Being dragged around, forced to dance.
I must liberate this place and have Oberon stomp it to the ground. This is getting too creepy for me.
But once you all are properly in the room and recognize that, the doors behind you close, and it becomes just a flat wall. And immediately, the music falls silent, and once again, Helvis's music starts playing. Ah, the opulence of Rococo right here in the Revelia. Welcome to the Wicked Waltz. Grab a partner and sway the night away. I promise they don't bite much. Oh, and if you do decide to step on a few toes, make sure it's not the poor dear innocents who get trampled. We wouldn't want a graveyard smash in here after all. And by the way, if any of the woeful waltzing captives are left alive after this, I'll let them go, you know. Good luck. And with that, it's time to roll for initiative.
Oh, boy. Technically, this will be with disadvantage because I'm exhausted.
Yes, sir.
We had to roll 2 of them for HOS, right?
Yes. And I've already rolled all these different groups of dancers together.
Wow.
Did I really?
Oh my god! Argyle is ready to go.
You just want to double that 20 with disadvantage. So what if
I am not above fighting while asleep.
That's right. Punch your dreams.
Oh no.
It's gonna be the most John Fighterman part you'll ever see Argyle perform.
John Fighterman, let's go!
Jonathan Fighterman.
Okay, and I think I've got all of them.
I did forget to click my tokens, so you'll need to add me.
Yeah, same with me.
Right.
It's unfortunate. Yeah. I'm glad you're not like other DMs I've had in the past where like, no, you had to re-roll it because you didn't click the token.
I'm not gonna force that. That's dumb. I mean, you already rolled it. I can just add you in. Why wouldn't I? Oh, did I accidentally delete you from the turn order?
I always do like deferring to the DM rule of, no, that is stupid.
Yeah.
No, that is also stupid.
And now, you know what? I don't think this quite fits. It fits the theme of the music as you walked in, but I feel like we need to do our classical Circus of Freaks here. This current song you're listening to, by the way, is Circus Waltz by Kevin MacLeod.
Oh, really? I would love to get my ass beat to Circus Waltz. I would love to tell my friends that I died to the kind of music I would learn to go ahead and do woodworking to on YouTube.
I mean, hey, if you really want that, I can put it back on. By all means.
I mean, what do you guys think? Think we should do a
I actually
Circus
think it's
free?
kind of funny to have it like this. Yeah, like.
Yeah.
All right,
Sure.
then.
Juxtaposition.
That's very Paper Mario, honestly.
You know what? That's fair, and I do love Paper Mario. So,
I don't know a soul alive who don't love them some Paper Mario.
It's true.
Meanwhile, in my head, I'm just imagining, oh yeah, for all of you, oh god damn it, Hi-Fi and Rush fans out there, Beethoven's 5th remix is also going on in the background too.
I was gonna say, like, any song from the Undertale remix or Undertale soundtrack is going on right now.
All right, well,
We're fighting the spider dance.
Yep. Well, there's no spiders here. Maybe later, but we'll have to see. Argyle, you're up first. Obviously, you can tell which ones of these people are not exactly willing to be dancing.
If I go right here, can I hit this row as well?
What with?
Thunderclap. I'm gonna try to knock him prone.
I don't see why not.
If nothing else, I'll knock these two into these, or like I'll knock these two into these two.
All right.
Because Argyle's not the smartest, but he will realize if they're on the floor, they can't dance.
Damn. I mean, you're right.
Okay.
So, Thunderclap for DC 12 for 8 damage.
Well, let's see if this or captive rather survives.
Oh no!
I would love the captive to survive.
Same.
About that.
Oh no.
Oh god, no!
Well, you done killed a man.
Shit.
Don't worry, I can put them back together.
Stone. Back together.
And he failed too. So let's start with the man you turned to paste by accident. So you do thunderclap, and you're expecting, yeah, I'll knock him over, and you do. But he's so tired from dancing for so long, the sudden force to him is just enough to completely destroy him. He's not mush, like I said, but he's very dead. He is not breathing. Meanwhile, let's see. And thunderclap, burst of thunderous sound, heard up 100 creature within range. So that's okay. Just these two, but they're getting pushed. Range, Constitution. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, so it just does.
I try to.
Oh yeah, thunderclap is just save or suck.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the reason I did Thunderclap is that's the weakest thunder-based spell I have. I was like, I don't want to kill these people. I thought maybe this will be. Oh god.
Yeah. Like, above board, they have stats very similar to commoners. But,
slowly pat Argyle's shoulder.
But, Argyle is,
I slowly pat Argyle's shoulder.
Anything else for your turn, or?
So, because of Thunderclap, like, they are sent back, if I remember correctly, right?
You create a burst.
No, you're thinking of Thunder Wave.
Yeah.
Thunder Wave.
This one is just the thunder damage that can be heard all over.
I did not mean to do that. He's looking at his claws like, what the fuck? Be careful with these people. I feel really bad now.
So
It's Argyle's lament, like Jack's lament. What have I done?
Look, Look, Argyle does not want to kill innocent people. He will kill the shit out of any clowns he sees at this point, but he doesn't want to kill any innocent people.
So we'll start with group 4 here, if that does return, and they will start dancing up, waltzing, so, you know, switching positions as they move.
1, 2, 3.
And we'll grab all of them at once because the very clearly the marionettes here are dancing and swinging around, and they swing the captive at Lilith. And he's gonna be bodily swung at you. Does a 17 hit you, Lilith, with "Look at me, Mom, dancing"?
Yes.
You take 5 bludgeoning damage. And that was 20 feet. And they could move back while doing that. You'll get an opportunity.
I'm pretty sure those marionettes are now incinerated.
Now, technically speaking, it is the captive that attacked you. So you are going to kill the captive along with the... But let's see how it goes. So let's see, that is Dex. 1, 2, 3. Well, they all failed. And it's probably going to get incinerated regardless, but... Oh yeah, no, they're all dead.
Neutral evil, ladies and gentlemen.
Neutral mind.
Damn.
Oh, whoops. I guess I married their HP together without realizing it. Okay, so... But, yeah, no, there are a pile of dust and ash on the floor. And that is 2 of the captives already, completely myrtleized.
Fun start to this combat.
You guys were never really good at not shooting the captives in Time Splitter, were you?
Does not seem like it, no.
Oh, mine.
Quick note for everybody else. The other captives look horrified now, considering how this has gone so far.
Argyle feels for them. He really does.
Meanwhile, Lilith just cackles. Flames shooting up from behind her.
Can I roll an intimidation for flavor?
You could. 25. I'm not even going to roll for them. The captives are absolutely horrified.
And the marionettes?
So, here's the thing. Let me grab... Yeah. First, let me start with the porcelain prancers. Oh, they don't actually have that thing. That's interesting. Well, then that would be an insight roll. You know, it's hard to tell if they have emotions, but you get the distinct impression that all of the porcelain prancer marionettes feel fear. However, the ones in the back have this. Don't bring me down. They have advantage on saving throws against frightened or restrained, so I'm giving them advantage on this. Nah, still lower than your 25. They're a little worried.
It's not necessarily me trying to make them frightened of me. It's just kind of like, hey, this is what can happen if you know.
That's true. And I'm going to delete them from the table so it's not too much of a... Actually, no, we'll leave them here for the time being. I'll just move them to the back row. But that does it for Group 4. Red.
Red just kind of looks over to Argyle and Lilith and does the Jackie Chan what the fuck pose.
Oh, yeah. By the way, you would remember, because I told you, all the names of the missing people. I have that written down for everyone else, too, but, Rebin was the one who was just killed, the first man who went missing. And the woman he went missing with is over here, and she's crying.
You do realize these were the people we were supposed to be searching for, right? As Red just kind of looks over.
Argyle looks at him. I didn't want that to happen. He's on the verge of tears. Like, this poor boy has killed an innocent man. He did not want to do that.
Red's gonna swing over to this one who's being held by the other. This is a Marriott here, right?
So no, this one's actually a person that seems to be happy about the situation they're in. I mean, horrified because of the recent murders, but still actively dancing and happy about it. You get the feeling he probably works directly with Helvis.
Yep. Just going to draw his rapier, and he will. Let's see. Rapier, stab, go, ha. I'm not sure why it was still a disadvantage, but that's a 22 to hit.
But that certainly will hit, and I'm putting in the party notes all the people that went missing. Well, all the ones that are here that you know are here.
Alright. Well, I get sneak attack on this for a total of 22 points of piercing damage.
So he's very dead. Satha falls to the ground, still crying about her fallen lover. And she's too exhausted from all of the dancing to even get up, really.
As with a quick flourish, as a bonus action, actually, he's not sure what to do with his bonus action currently because how the situation's unfolding. So, yeah, we'll just say that's hit for Red's turn.
Watcher, what do?
If they're downed and not dead, could I potentially healing word one of them back up to his damn fate?
I'll allow it. I mean, I could have them roll death saving throws, but if you're gonna heal them, then they won't be dead.
Above kid, could you heal the one that's right in front of Argyle so he doesn't start crying right now?
Just because they look like the other dancers doesn't mean they're in danger. And then he'll clap his hands, and then he'll say something in Sylvan. And I know you said the other one was like a pile of ash, but can I healing word that?
So, like I said, he wasn't actually made into a pile of ash, but he was. Actually, no, yeah. That one, I think this guy over here specifically is probably done, because that hellish rebuke was enough to go well above half his HP.
Oh, you guys are going to owe me so many red tickets. All right.
But this guy over here is fine to be healed if you want to heal him.
We're going to healing word that one.
Right, and that'll bring him back up to full.
Now, I can only cast one spell a turn, so... and then I'm gonna go ahead and use my, what the frack is it called?
Action?
Hold on. Yeah, well, I know it's called an action. What is it? I'm gonna use my emboldening bond as an action. And everybody basically has a D4 to everything.
Alright.
I can fix your blunders. Do not incinerate people. Do not kill the innocent. And kill the people who are trying to kill us. I can fix this. End turn.
Right. Time for group 6 to get started. Whoops, didn't mean to turn him. So he's gonna go down. And the groupie over here, as they are called, is going to... let's see which one. Is that a... Oh, that's a ranged tech. Good to know for later. But he's going to try and slam into Watcher. You take 4 bludgeoning damage as he bumps into you very forcefully, like a person in a mosh pit.
Okay.
And then he's going to swing the captive into Snack, which will hit for 4 bludgeoning damage on Snack.
Ow, that hurts.
And then we'll have them... Well, it makes more sense for it to be more like this while they're going around in the cycle. And that'll be group number 6 done. Group number 5. Is going to go this way. And Argyle is going to potentially get a guy swung at him. But that's not going to hit Argyle.
He just grabs whatever the guy or whoever was swinging at him, just grab him. Please don't. Please just don't.
Well, hey, if you don't want to... this is the groupie who's about to... Well, hey, if you don't want to get slammed up again, stay out of the dance hall. That'll hit for 7 bludgeoning damage from this
That's
guy.
on me?
Yes.
Shield.
All right, so then never mind, no damage at all. Now, Group 8 is not a threat, so I'm just going to take them out because it's just Satha, who's relieved to see Rebin is alive again. And just beside herself at this point, she falls to the ground. She's not a threat. She wasn't ever a threat, but now she's certainly not. So, Lilith, it's your turn.
Okay. She just kind of looks at the people she incinerated, including the captive, shrugs, and let's see. What is this? Remind myself what this is. The bonus action. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and pop Bardic Inspiration and Mantle of Inspiration. So I'm gonna say, Snack, Argyle, and we'll say Watcher. Everybody, each of you get. Let's see. At this point, it is. It'll be 8 temp HP now, and you can immediately use your reaction to move up to your move speed anywhere without provoking opportunity attacks.
Ooh.
Snack is moving.
Oh, it's Mantle of Inspiration. Oh, that's sick.
Yep.
Alright.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, Snack will go right there.
All right.
Lilith, as soon as you play that song, Argyle immediately calms down. It actually feels kind of better. Just looks
She's
at you, gives you a sage nod.
Yeah. She's pulling out her pan flute and basically trying to like mimic the piano.
So I can just move up and gain HP, huh? Okay.
Yep. 8 temporary hit points to you 3, and you can move wherever you want up to your move speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Hey Draco, can you point out where that guy was turned into ashes?
Right up here.
Oh, so it's 8 temporary. Cool. Okay.
I'm going to move right here then.
Okay. You kick up a lot of dust doing that, dust and ash, but that's not really your issues at the moment. Nothing you really
I'm not
care
gonna.
about.
I don't really care about their dust. I care about his dust. His dust is necessary.
That's fair. It's getting a little mixed up, but
Does Argyle want to move or no?
Argyle is gonna move. He's gonna move right here. Go around this guy.
You can't move through enemy tokens.
Well, he's gonna move right here. Look at this guy with a look of, okay, you are someone I'm allowed to hurt.
Right. Red also gets to move, right? If he wanted to.
It was Snack, Argyle, and Watcher. They've all
I
moved.
can only choose.
Oh,
3
okay,
people,
that's right.
My charisma modifier is only +3.
I lost track of the amount of people. My bad. So speaking of, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and for my action, let's see. Curse me not having any single target DPS, any single target damage spells. Let me take a look at something real quick. Oakley, let's see.
Let's go, Neighborina.
Three. Yeah, they're the most immediate problem right now. So Lilith is going to basically like use like the tip of her fingernail to basically like enough to like pierce the skin of her hand, enough to like draw blood, but not a whole lot, because I only really need a drop of blood for this. And then she's going to look at this guy, and this guy, and she is going to, in Infernal, just yell out the word Bane, and they need to make charisma saving throws.
Target fails saving throw, makes attack and saving throws before spell ends. Okay. So let's go back to their stat block. Charisma, you said, right?
Yes.
And that's a fail on all fronts.
Okay. So whenever the target that fails a saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, they must roll a d4 and subtract that number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
All right. Let me find a good mark for that. Oh, there we go. Let's go with that one, actually. Where are you? There it is. And last, and certainly not least, there we go.
Alright, and that's it.
Alright, let me move in so people can see better on the stream. And now, Group 7. We'll start with the groupie that is being accosted by Argyle. That'll hit. Unless shield.
No, I'm not gonna I'm gonna...
Alright, that's 5. And our poor captive's gonna get swung at him. But that's gonna be a miss. And they're gonna move over here. Perfectly in rhythm. Now for Group 3. Let's see here. Alright, so... this group's gonna try to swing a captive at Snack.
Come on, hit me.
That is a 13.
Miss.
Right, and
That is a miss.
they will rotate around, and as they do, one of the marionettes is going to try and grab at Snack. But a natural one sure isn't going to hit.
A snack grab.
Unfortunately, no snack grab tonight. So let's see
There's
what
only one person that do the snack grab, and she's at the casino.
It's true.
Oh, are you talking about Plasma Punk Mommy?
Yes.
Oh no,
Maybe.
you're talking about that one girl who went ahead and just yeah, I remember that.
It's Jammy Juice.
Yeah. Nom nom.
Oh man,
So
Stack that smile back. Oh shit.
that's cute. That's cute. I like that.
I'm in love with a vampire.
true. But this marionette tries to grab at you, but manages to catch her gown on her arm, which rips and tears it, and now she's got an armor malfunction. Her armor class is reduced by 3. Permanent unless someone could cast mending, but there's no reason for any of you to do that.
Armor malfunction.
That is a thing that any of you could get if I roll it on the natural 1 chart.
Can
I was gonna say, was their name Janet?
can
Haha!
Draco, can I see you in quarters in a minute? Just a second. Just over here. Just over here. Real quick. It's not gonna take away anything from the fight.
Sure,
Draco,
sure.
come here. You didn't make that up.
I did not. That was in the chart.
The authors
Of this module.
of this module.
Oh no, this isn't
named
from
it.
this module. This is a chart I found online.
Oh. Well,
So whoever made
I got
this-
nothing bad to say about it. I just think that's funny. I
Is
just
what he just wants to get the proper due.
Fair enough.
yeah, no, yeah, what the fuck are they called? I kind of. Can you send me that thread?
Sure. Give me a hot second. I'll give you this. There you go. That's my master or fumble chart I use.
Wow, that was quick.
I mean, I'm already on it, so.
Oh, okay, that's. You could have said anything. You're just like, oh yes, I
But
always
you
have
have
all
a
my
DM
tools ahead of me. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I could have, but like I need it open to run the game.
Yeah,
If
no,
anyone
that's
rolls
true.
Natural
that's true.
1. Which, by the way, now that I think about it, I've got this in the soundboard and I haven't used it in a good long while. It's been a while. I just wanted to use it again.
Thank you for that.
And
You have a lot of really cute parody songs.
oh, you know what? I could have the other porcelain prince to try and grab you. Nah, it doesn't grab you either. Another one tries to grab at you.
That slaps it.
And,
That does a back handspring.
and last of the group, I'm going to do one last attempt to try and grab at you. They can't seem to get a grasp on that wily sorcerer.
Mac slaps her hand.
Now, that one was a guy. Or, I mean, they're all robots, so, you know. But still.
What's more non-binary than the being that is made of binary?
It's true. It's very
Right.
true. Oops.
There's this one game I've been playing where the robot goes, "My pronouns are they, them. Yes, I understand. I am a robot, and I am non-binary. I understand the irony of this."
I love that so much. That's so good. Right, and now we have these folk down here with Watcher, and they themselves are going to try and get him involved in the dance. Does a 17 hit?
Nope.
Okay. So then we continue the cycle, moving them around. Madam number 2. Nope.
My armor class is 18.
All right. This guy's gonna get swung at you. That will not hit. And last of the ladies who wants to get you involved in the dance, if she is allowed to have...
I'm on business.
That's a 10.
I'm sorry. I am on business.
Watcher has no time for your dancing, robot. Right, and now the quarters. See, there's a lot of people kind of in the way, so they will move as a pair. Let's see. It's going to be a little hard for them to get a shot out, but they might be able to. Let's see here. So while they're dancing around, Watcher, you happen to notice out of the corner of your eye that this lady over here, another marionette, pulls out a knife from the sleeves of her wonderful dress and throws it at you. This is with disadvantage because it's at long range. An 8 will not hit. She hits the ground near you. Then
my ears will twitch in response to that information.
Then this gentleman will go around as the dance continues and attempt the same. This is from his sleeve. That is a 20, which will hit. You take 6 piercing damage from this man's stiletto.
That's to
hey,
watch
thanks
or
for the
snap.
Is it me? It's me.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is Watcher.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for the temporary HP there, Lilith. You're morally dubious, but I can't say no to your boss.
And that does it for... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
How could it be so forbidden but so good?
It's very true. And that does it for our quarters. Snack.
Well, I can't do what I want to do because captor's right there. So, let's see.
Yeah, sadly, this is not a target-rich environment.
It is a
no.
environment.
Wait a minute. 15. Can I do it from here?
Actually, yeah, it does
Jacob,
look like...
I do.
It looks like it just barely misses the captives, honestly.
Cool. Snack slowly puts his hands up as he ports his hand towards this one. And Snack is going to use... No, there. Where the fuck are you? Boop. Burning hands.
Okay. A lot of fire going on, I'm noticing. Let's see. Dex, eh? Let's see if they can roll well, because that is one of their best stats. Yep, they all succeed.
Half of 15.
Alright, so that would be 8. Because we round up in this house. Damn it.
And then I will expend a key point to do Flurry of Blow. As Snack continues to have his hands on fire. With his... Where the fuck are you?
He got them hot hands.
Yes, aspect of the dragon. The Draconic presence. Draconic strike.
First hand. 11?
11 will not hit.
And 21?
That, however, will.
For 4 fire damage for the one in front of me.
He is hit for 10 damage.
Alright.
Minus 8. And then minus another 4. And how do you want to destroy this particular porcelain prancer?
Snack will grab his hand and twirl it and then punch him in the face.
And you cause his head to explode as he falls to the ground and bursts into dust. By the way, I didn't give you guys a chance to look at the tokens for the porcelain prancers and our quarters in here. Which are unique.
Oh no, I love looking at the, Are these the porcelain prancers?
So, their men porcelain prancers look similar to this one, but these are the quarters. Above game, basically, as you go through the different rooms, if they're porcelain prancers, they're going to be stylized after the other animatronics in there, or marionettes, rather. So this is our male quarter, and our female quarter.
Sick.
Ooh, I like. That was bonus action.
And Burning Hands was your action, right?
Yes.
Alright. To group.
That's my turn.
Alright. And then we go over to group 2, which I don't believe they can get into range of anybody. Well, how much movement do they have altogether? Oh, they have 40 feet of movement, so never mind. They could absolutely get either right up in this nook over here and swing around, have a grand old time, attacking both Snack and Argyle. Let's start like that. Oh, no, wait, they can't attack Argyle. They're just barely not close enough because of the groupies over there. Well, then, Snack, it looks like these attacks are for you.
Oh, man.
So that will hit. You get a captive swung at you for 5 damage.
Thank you for temporary hit points.
Now let's see if they can get you involved into the lovely dance of the waltz. That'll do. Well, Snack, you are now the captive audience here. You are grappled, escaped for a DC 13 on your turn. You now share their space and move whenever they travel without impeded movement. So that's fun. You and this gentleman over here having a wonderful dance together right now. And I do believe that'll be it for group 2.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Right, Argyle, it is your move.
He's gonna come right here. And he remembers the fact that this guy hit him. He doesn't like the fact that this guy hit him. He doesn't like these two people either. So it's gonna be another thunderclap. That'll hit all 3 of them.
Oh boy, here we go.
And it'll only, like, I'm making it where it only hits them and not the 2 behind me. It might, I don't think it's not gonna hit this guy either, but oh well. It's only 5 feet of range, so it's only gonna be this one, this one, this one.
5 foot radius.
Or,
for thunderclap.
So I think that's all around you, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that
the one
would hit the captives.
I only have so many healing spells.
Alright, then never mind. Not thunder clap, thunder wave. So there's a 50-foot cube around me.
A 50-foot cube that you can aim.
That I can aim, exactly, so.
Okay. So
I'm gonna aim it to where it only goes to right there.
So that would still hit him, I believe.
Oh shit. Right. Damn it.
Because it is a big area. 50 feet.
You know what? Fuck it. Magic missile. We're just gonna go with the easiest way out. Here.
Hey, it never misses.
This one and this one.
Okay, so her, him, and him. So roll those missiles.
That's a 4.
So -4 on her.
That's a 5.
Oh,
nice.
And that's a 2.
Okay, so let me first things first.
I love you, magic missiles.
Magic missiles are great.
Baby's most slept on spell.
Magic missile is one of my favorite spells.
I love it in fantasy games because it always damages my GPU. It's like, oh, you must have had several chain casts and magic missile. Why? You're at 22 frames. Ah, yes.
Ah, there it is.
There it is on the old E machine.
That was like me and back in World of Warcraft days, whenever I cast Arcane Missile.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I had a gnome mage named Twiddlefingers.
Twiddlefingers, I love it. Dang, I keep missing that. But anything else, Argyle, or is that it for your turn?
He's gonna move right back here and protect these three.
Okay, well, that means that lovely lady gets an opportunity attack on you. As does the groupie, so we'll start with her, see if she can grab you for a dance. Unfortunately, she cannot. Tragic.
The mental gin.
And that's not gonna hit you.
He just looks at the groupie like, don't even fucking try. I want to roll intimidation, but I don't think I will be able to.
Yeah. Red.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, he's going to step over the body and take a position right next to Watcher. And let's go ahead and aim for this quarter that's right in front of him.
All right.
With his rapier. That's a 15 to hit.
That surely hits. I believe that's the one that had the armor malfunction, too.
Yep, alright. Taking advantage of that. 14 points of piercing damage.
All right, and how would you like to take her down?
Using the exploit of the armor malfunction, he just aims right for that weak point and just runs her through. And then pulls her rapier back as she drops.
All right, you pull your sword through, and you're pretty sure you've hit something vital as she collapses to the floor. Poof, poof, poof. Clang!
Argyle's going to then turn, or Argyle, you're going to see Red turn back towards you, and he's just going to call out, a focus of your efforts would be ideal for the ones next to you, and he's going to use his, as a bonus action, his Master of Tactics to give you advantage on your next attack.
All right. I said that out of character. In character. He just faithfully nods.
And that will be it for Red.
All right, Watcher.
Okay. Watcher is going to reach in a sack. He's gonna pull into his sash. He's going to pull out a diamond. And he is going to very quickly go, Titania, please call this lost soul back to us. And he's going to make it fall through his fingers as it turns to water and lands on the ash, and he casts Revify.
Ah.
Revify.
Last minute, the creature returns life with 1 hit point. And sure enough, he lets out a as he comes back just barely.
Very badly cinched, probably.
Oh, yeah.
And let me see if that's an action. That is an action. Okay. I don't have anything I could really use as a bonus action, so that's going to be the end of my turn. He's just going to go ahead and flip his staff into a combat stance and just ready up.
All right. Okay, so now we have Group 6 over here. Let's see. Do they want to go Lilith or do they want to go for Argyle? Argyle's probably more taken care of, so they're going to swing back over this way. And a slam into Lilith from behind at disadvantage because of Bane, but that's still a 20.
It's
-4.
-4.
Oh, right. Excuse me. -4.
Not gonna do much for that anyways, because that's still probably gonna hit me.
Yeah. Wait, is it a D4 or 4 specifically?
It's a D4.
Okay, so when Roll20 decides it wants to... There we go. So that would be 18.
Let's see. However,
however. Ah, silver.
You gotta re-roll that.
Right then.
Silvery barbs.
Come on and slam. That would be an 18 with the disadvantage. Or no, wait, I forget. It's the -4, not a disadvantage. Still 18.
So, yeah, it still hits me.
So you take 6 bludgeoning damage as he bumps into you very hard.
However, I can then choose somebody and give them advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within 1 minute. And I'm going to go ahead and she's going to go ahead and kind of wave at Argyle and just kind of give him a thumbs up. So, Argyle, you got advantage.
Argyle already had advantage from Redstone.
I already have advantage.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, because of my Master of Tactics.
I was like,
give the one that is.
Alright.
Give it to the one that's grappled.
Yeah, Snack can have it.
All right.
So I'll take 6.
And he's gonna whip his dance partner at you as I go around. A 14, I don't believe, hits.
It misses by 1.
All right, and that's Group 6 done. Group 5's in a bit of a rough situation with how they're positioned. They're gonna move around to this side of Argyle and attempt another slam on him. That would hit. Whoop. For 7.
Was that the one that was baned?
Right you are. That one is also baned. So that's an 18, which will not hit, so ignore that 7 bludgeoning.
By the way. Hold on a second. I forgot I got a roll con save for that.
You do, yes.
Damage should be fine.
Yeah, you're okay. So now the captive gets swung at you. A 15 also does not hit. But my, aren't their dance moves impressive?
You know, real recognizes real. You right.
And it is once again Lilith's turn.
Alright, as if I haven't frightened some of these people enough. Yeah, she started to not be very happy, and I'm gonna go ahead and look at this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and look at this guy that I've already got Bane, and I'm gonna pull out the pamphlet once again, and we're gonna spooky song him.
Isn't it whisper?
And it's gonna be an upcast at level 2.
Ooh.
So I gotta actually click the damage here real quick.
That is a wisdom save.
That's gonna be 14 psychic damage.
By the way, Choco, you're kind of popping the mic a little bit, buddy.
Sorry.
So how do you want to kill him?
Considering it's a construct, I figure that the head just explodes.
Oh, well, these aren't constructs. These are people that work with Helvis. Some of them are indeed constructs. Just not this guy.
Oh, okay. We'll just say they like. She plays this she kind of plays this spooky song, and then there's like this disconnect between the nice piano music and the very eerie pipes, and they just like out of confusion they just collapse.
Right. So
did you just kill somebody with dissonance?
Yes.
Yes. They disassociated.
It's like he hears this discordant music with the waltz. Oh, gods, I can't dance to this! Oh, gods! And he collapses on the floor, dead.
Yo, give me a second, Choco. I'm gonna write that down. That's a really cool way to kill somebody. I am working on an RPG. That I never thought about that. Thank you. You wow. Thank you. Appreciate
They
that.
just disassociated from life with just how bad that discorded that was.
It really was. It's terrifying. Anything else, Lilith?
Let's see. I do. do a bonus action, but I don't think there's a lot I can do with the bonus action.
Realized I accidentally collapsed the wrong dude. There we go. It's a lot of tokens. In this wonderful Waltz hall.
Air quotes. Wonderful.
I'm just checking all my abilities here.
Well, you know, some might call it a wicked waltz. In fact, Helvis did exactly that. But, you know, I think it's pretty neat.
I just think they're neat.
Exactly, yes.
I think I'm better off calling this a ballroom blitz.
Don't say that. The sweets will rise out of wherever they are.
Yes.
Always remain vigilant.
You know what? I'll just move and take the place of the guy that passed out and call it a turn.
All right. Now it's time for Group 7 to come in. Take a swing at Argyle. Well, a slam at him. But sadly, that will not do. And bring his partner in. That also will not hit. Where's Group 3? Right. Well, wait. Is he... Oh yeah, he's part of this room here.
Cries an AoE spellcaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope my buddy Nero's not watching, because like I'm an AoE nuker in his campaign, and I don't want him to take any ideas. I like target-rich environments. I don't. Oh no, I don't need to care about my. What the hell is this?
Well, let's see. They've already got a dance partner. Well, one of them has a dance partner on Snack, so they're just gonna dance around, swinging the captive at him.
No. No.
No. I mean, I'm pretty sure that'll hit.
It does.
For 6.
So there goes my temporary hit points. So I lose 3.
Well, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's funny that we're fighting these guys. I'm like, oh, thank God, not an elephant that can stomp the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Right.
Not an elephant or a zebra.
Hey, Helvis, can we stay here? Everything outside's scary, dude.
I mean, he'd be happy to have all of you if you're willing to, you know, become part of the dance hall.
Nope, I got a job. Sorry, you've been audited.
Aww. Bummer, man.
Don't worry, you can go ahead and take it up with Titania over at the Midsummer Court once it's all stitched back together. So here's your number. Here's my contact information. Have a lovely day.
All right. And he'll write that down.
Oh yeah, here's your citation number. Here's how to contact Titania.
Here's my business card.
It says I'm a member of the Summer Court. I can do what I want.
My card. Bitch, please.
Flips the card around. It's just a big middle finger printed on it.
No, you turn around, just Oberon's fist pops out the back of the card and punches him.
Oh no.
So, our first Porcelain Prancer is going to try and get Red into the dance, but I don't believe a 13 will hit. Porcelain Prancer is going to try for Watcher. That does. Watcher, you're part of a dance group now with this lovely lady over here.
I did my job.
I've accepted my fate.
Right, and as they're moving, you will move with her. Now part of the dance group. Oops. To the back. Right, and the captive will be swung at Red. And that will also miss. Wait, hang on. That's 13. Your armor class is 13?
Me?
Is the sheet, or is the thing wrong? Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, well then never mind. You would also have been brought into the dance. Because that was a 13 from before.
Oh yeah. I've not upgraded my armor yet. Ah!
Look at this. Everyone gets to dance. That is our group
Yes,
one.
how great for them, I say as I go tee-hee-hee.
Right, and now that they have a better positioning with you... Actually, they could probably get you from here if they stay right there. Yep. So, once again, they're going to try with a stiletto. Another one pops out from their wrist and throws at Watcher.
That matches.
So, that'll be 9 damage from that.
Okay.
They will swing around. And this one's going to come in. Another stiletto, this time. Oh, I've been going soft. They get 3 attacks.
No, you're fine. They don't suddenly go quicken the tempo.
I mean, it does say here, multi-attack 3. So, oh god, that's a natural 20.
Such a grueling campaign for clowns.
So that'll be 9 damage from that first one because of the crit.
Okay. Again, this is me? I just want to know who's math
Yes,
I'm doing.
Watcher.
Okay, okay.
That's a 9.
Another 9?
No, that's 9 to hit, so that will not hit.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then... that is a 10. Now, because I learned that there's 3, the other one would have thrown 3 at you, so let's just get that out of the way real quick. That one would hit. That one would not. So you take an 8 damage.
Another 8 on top of it? Okay.
Yes. And that will be the quarters done.
Alright. Thankles, ye sir.
Snack.
Okay, so which one has me grapple at the moment? Is this the one that has me grapple right here?
Yes. That one right
Snack's
there.
Snack is going to punch a bitch.
Alright. Let's see how that rolls.
His fist goes on fire as he punches. Boop!
That's gonna hit.
5 fire damage.
Still standing and grabbing onto you, trying to dance you around.
I use a key point. Do flurries of blows as one fist goes lightning and the other one goes fire.
Alright. Swing those fists.
13?
You get a +4.
Oh, that's true. You would get a +4 to this.
Yes. 4. Boop.
Right?
16.
So that's gonna hit.
This is fire for 6 fire.
Right? And that takes him down. You are no longer grappled. As he turns
other
to
fist-
dust.
This one's getting the lightning fist then.
Alright. Good sir.
What ho, mental gen?
16.
That'll hit. You don't have to roll your d4.
For 4 lightning damage.
And another one down, and another one down. Another one burnt to dust.
Hey.
Another one burnt to dust.
Slowly single targeting him down.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be my turn.
All right. And we go back to Group 2, who's just lost a dancer, hoping that they might reclaim another. Well, first things first, they're going to swing this captive at you, because he's next in the line. Nope.
Snack strong arms them.
Right. Will this
Give the old football stiff arm.
Will this gentleman get you caught in the dance? Yep. Once again, you are grappled by this gentleman who just wants to spend some time with you and have a lovely dance.
Oh, you're going to have a wonderful time with my fist today.
And they will move, and you are now part of Group 2. Once again.
You know what this music reminds me of?
What?
Do you remember the movie Grown Ups 2?
Vaguely. I don't think I ever saw Grown Ups 2, but I do remember seeing Grown Ups 1.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm having a wonderful time.
Argyle.
I'm
ahead.
slowly starting to hate dancing.
It was a line by John Lovitz.
And he said it with acting. All right. So, Argyle was given a mission to take care of this guy and this guy, correct?
Yes.
He's gonna do just that. Short sword.
Right. Is this on the top one or the bottom one?
This one, sorry. I thought
Alright.
I clicked on that one first.
Okie doke. That'll hit.
10 piercing, I'm assuming he's dead.
Yeah, no, that'll do it.
And then action surge, because I can do that.
This is true.
And hit that guy with a sword.
Don't forget, you technically have multi attack on top of that.
That'll do.
Don't forget you have the things. That is a blast. And then
It
if you
doesn't-
cast it again, you'll get that plus the 8.
He really wanted to kill that guy.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
That guy, he just outright chopped his head off.
Blood spills everywhere. But he is most certainly dead.
You don't have extra attack yet, do you, Daluna?
No.
You're level 6, you don't have an extra attack yet?
Actually, I do have extra attack, so I didn't
Yeah,
have
so
to
you
do
didn't
extra
have to surge. So we'll let you
Well,
take
I'll say
that
extra
surge
attack,
back.
because I forgot that I had a. I could have been doing 2 attacks this entire fucking thing. I'm sorry, I forgot.
No worries, it's fine.
We're just gonna do this extra attack, not action surge. There we go.
Yep.
Now you got surge step forward. Have to one attack me.
Yeah, I mean you could
You know what?
technically
You're
surge.
right. So
Yeah,
he's
action
gonna
surge
come
attack.
right here, and then action surge, and then just just chop at this lady.
That one's a guy, but no worries, you most certainly can.
14.
If it meets, it beats.
7 attack.
And that takes him down. Once again, Snack, you are free from the dance. You're no longer part of this Waltz circle.
There.
Where if another one grabs me, I'm gonna beat them to the ground.
Blair, can I explain what he did?
Absolutely.
He turned, he pulled his sword out backwards, stabbed the guy behind him, then looked at the guy in the eye, cut the other guy's head off, walked over, and then stabbed that one other person.
You still got one more attack.
It's true. And there is
a guy right on top of Snack.
Can I come right here and so I can get enraged?
Sure.
And he's super uber dead.
That will hit this lady. She will probably not survive. Roll that damage.
Definitely won't survive 13 damage.
Nah, she's very dead.
He just did the Trunks thing where he cuts the guy in half and it's delayed.
Yeah. Alright, and that kills that particular group off. Group 2 is no longer in the turn order. Alright. Ardell's done. Red, you are grappled and dancing with this lovely robot lady made of porcelain.
I do not want to dance with this robot lady made of porcelain. In fact, I was just stabbed this robot lady made of porcelain.
What?
Oh, that's what they all say, but they grow on you.
Yeah.
Head crack tilt. May I stab the robot lady who's grabbing me?
You could.
Alright. 9.
A 9, unfortunately, will not hit as she swings you around with her.
This is fine, this is fine. I totally meant to do this as he just flails his rapier around.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I totally meant to do this.
Watcher, I could use a little bit of assistance as he's going to use his fast track tactics to give you advantage on your next attack.
Speaking of,
Oh, fantastic! I'm so glad you've done that.
Watcher, you
I
are
just realized
grappled.
I still had that. I still realize I got that advantage from Silvery Bar.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh well.
Oh well.
so Watcher, you're in a dance right now. And unfortunately, these quarters want to start something with you at the same time.
Just realized I forgot to roll my concentration check again.
No worries.
But we're good. Go ahead.
Ladies, as a matter of fact, this does remind me of a song. Unfortunately, I'm only bound to one lady. The song starts a little something like this, and he says something inutterable and casts Word of Radiance.
Okay.
That affects any target that he wants to go ahead and get incinerated by Radiant in 5 feet of him.
All right. So that would be both quarters and your dance partner.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how your dance partner does. Poorly.
All right.
And our 2 quarter friends. Both fail.
All right. They all take 6 damage.
6. -6. And -6. All right. Anything else?
No, that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Group 6 is dead. I forgot to move them out. Group 5 is also dead. So Lilith, it's your turn.
All right.
Okay, so let's see. Remind me, these 2 here. They're one of the people we need to save, right? Are they one of the rescue people?
So
or
those people are not captives. They are quarters that are part of the dancers here.
okay, so
The people
they're
you need
right
to
for the picking.
Yeah, the people you need to save look like this. They're the purple with the smiling face tokens.
And the others
Excellent. Lilith is going to put away the pan flute, and she's going to pull out the guitar. And, see these 3 here in a 10-foot radius?
Mm-hmm.
They need to make me a con save.
Okay.
Oh, shatter.
21 shatter damage if they fail.
Whoo, boy. We'll start
I
with
upcasted it at level 3.
our
And they
porcelain friend.
And also, since their construct is with disadvantage.
That's
Yes.
true. So that one's immediately obliterated. Poor madam.
That's super smart. Way to go.
Just bursts into dust over here, that lady. And now our quarters. Both fail. Well, one failed. I was expecting the other one to fail. That's a 21.
Disadvantage.
Oh wait, that's a 9. I stand corrected. They both fail.
She just like the bottom string. She just plays like the most bass note that she can, and just the shockwave from the bass just obliterates them.
Remember that. So, anything else for Lilith?
Let's see. Is Red still grappled?
Yes.
Okay, good. Since all the Bane guys are gone, I can drop concentration.
It's true.
And I'm going to pop another Bardic Inspiration.
Thank you.
Instead of Mantle of Inspiration, she's going to... Let me make sure that this is in range. Who is it that's got a hold of him?
This lady right here has red.
Oh.
She's going to expend a use of her Bardic Inspiration, and, Watcher might want to take note of this, and I'm going to... Mantle of Majesty. At 6th level, you gain the ability to cloak yourself in fey magic that makes others want to serve you. As a bonus action, you cast Command without expending a spell slot, and you take on the appearance of an unearthly beauty for 1 minute or until your concentration ends, as if I was concentrating on the spell. During this time, you can cast Command as a bonus action on each of my turns without expending a spell slot.
Okay.
And she's going to look at that lady, and she's just going to say, "Drop him." And I believe it's a wisdom save, if I remember Command correctly.
All right.
Yes.
Let's see. Well, that's a failure. She looks at you. Her mouth opens slightly. "Oh, my apologies, Your Majesty." And she will let Red go and do a curtsy.
I mean, it happens on her turn, but still.
Well, their turn is next, because they're group 1,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah. So, yeah, that happens. And then... I can go ahead and just freely move. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to get right next to Snack.
All right.
And then call turn.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, hi.
Back to group 1. This this porcelain prancer is very happy with her partner, and she's going to move the two of them away to just dance over here. This prancer, without her previous partner, grabs back the captive from before and swings him over at Red. That'll hit for 6 bludgeoning.
Finally, I get hit this fight.
Good for you.
Right. And
I would also like to point out with Mantle Majesty that any creature charmed by me automatically fails the saving throw.
interesting.
Oh, pretty.
Right. And now we go to the quarters. This one is going to do something they haven't done for a while. Everyone seems, well, not everyone, but a decent amount of people seem to be dancing. He's going to gleefully gavote. So he is going to do a series of incredible kicks and twists, making a performance check contested by the insight check from the target, who is in this instance Lilith. On a failure, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the end of your next turn. But let's see that performance check from our man over here. That is a 6. You just got an insight and beat a 6.
Am I getting a +4? Am I still in that range?
Does it apply for skill checks, Rabbit?
Let me just check out this one, because I know Bless does. I don't know if Bolding does. Yeah, it does.
All right.
Attack roll, ability check, or... Yep.
Don't need it.
Well, that's a 7. That does beat it. Just barely. You've seen better dancers. Let's be frank here.
Wait, where's Frank?
That's a good question. Does
Buying a
anyone know?
minivan.
Did I go into the river?
All right. I don't think this makes sense to do it, but damn it, I need to use this move solely because of its name alone. She's going to... This lady's going to look at Red with hungry eyes.
They've got hungry eyes.
Oh no! They have the foreigner belt. How can you defeat me, Red, when you have double vision?
All right.
That's it with disadvantage because he is has a level of exhaustion. So one second.
True. And she rolled a 21.
Yeah, nope. A 7's not doing it.
All right. So on a failure, you're compelled to attack that quarter until the end of their next turn. If you'd won, you'd be immune to that for 24 hours, but unfortunately you did not, and by God, she just fills you with such a rage for some reason. You're not quite sure. You just need to attack her. You need to go over to that woman. Snack.
Alright. My turn?
Yes.
I am going to spend 3 sorcery points to do Twin Spell. Tasha's Mind Whip.
Ooh.
Ooh, 2 Mind Whips?
So who are the targets?
Yes, on this one and this one.
All right. And that
Intelligence saving throw.
Int. So, that nat one on the other side. But he does make it. And she also does by 1 point. So they take half of that. So that would be 5 damage.
And then Snack is going to move 5, 10, 15 to here in front of this lady. And bonus, I spend a key point flurry of blows on this one. With some fire fists. Well, fire and lightning fist.
Alright.
First one, fire fist. 15.
That is just barely not enough.
Am I still the range for the D4?
Oh yeah, it's a room, 30-foot donation between you and anyone I bonded with.
And that will hit.
4 fire damage.
Alright.
I want to
And
be this
then
guy, but I
lightning.
don't think the double bless is going to go away for the entire campaign.
And
Unless
then-
Watcher perishes.
Lightning fist.
Why would you say that?
D4.
Why would you tempt fate like that?
It might be for story reasons. A beautiful fate stuff, you don't know.
And
A 13 won't hit.
I got that. And that is my turn.
Alright. Then, is Group 2 another one that's... yeah, no, Group 2 was out of the picture. Argyle!
Now with free socks.
Trying to see what I can even do right now.
That was a good one, Rabbit.
Hey,
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, cool, perfect. So I come right here, basically go around, so you can get these two. I just finish the job, basically.
Alright.
Attacker.
Which one? The lady or the guy? Guy?
The guy.
That will hit. Just barely, but it does.
And kills easily.
No, he's still around, but just barely. You're seeing sparks fly out. Mm-hmm.
You know what? The lady right there.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, just 20 line.
That'll hit, and this one's on the lovely lady.
9.
She is also just barely standing, but she looks worse off than her partner.
Oh, so these are the two actual bosses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Bosses of this room. Red, you what are you gonna do?
Compelled to attack it. And I'm not grappled currently, yes?
Nope. Your partner let you go.
Alright, well, he's going to... Seeing as how...
Aren't you charmed?
Yeah, he's charmed to attack
her.
her.
To attack her.
Because the hungry eyes.
So, he's actually going to... Seeing the quickest and easiest way to grab it, as a bonus action, he's going to... Steady aim. As he draws a dagger, and he's going to throw it at her.
Okay.
Alright, get that advantage roll. Since he is standing still. That's a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
For dear God, that is... Wait, I was gonna say, that's 18 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, how do you want to end this woman?
Just... That burning hatred just in Red's eyes as he just looks down, grabs his dagger, and flicks it as it spirals in the air. It just lands dead center, shattering the mask on her face, revealing the robotic parts beneath it, and the force of it just knocks her backwards and it knocks her over.
As she falls, she says, "I only wanted to dance." As she falls completely in disrepair, and suddenly you feel normal again. You have no idea what the hell that was.
Ain't bad.
And he cannot move because of his steady aim. And yeah, that'll be it for Red's turn.
Alright, Watcher. You're still in this lovely dance.
He's going to act like he's going to play along a little bit, and then hold out his hand to her hand, and then he is going to lean down and kiss it. And when he kisses it, it is inflict wounds.
Oh!
Are you really doing coup de grace damage right now?
Yep, just takes the hand gingerly, goes, and boom.
All right.
Inflict wounds is that plus the D4 would be, let's see what we got here. 14.
That is just enough.
All right, that is 17.
So, you know, Watcher really has this effect on the lady. She's just completely dumbstruck. If a robot could blush, she would be, and she just falls into ruin before your very eyes.
I just like to imagine a marionette, if it were a robot, it's like, oh, it's blushing. Oh no, it's all the circuits going on in the face. Oh no, it's catching fire.
Oh no! Oh no! Well,
and I shall set you free. And that is the end of my turn.
There are only 2 dancers left. Lilith, what can you do about them?
Which one is the one that tried to make me dance? Or is that the one that just died?
I believe... Well, this is the one that curtsied to you when she was dancing with Red. But I think the one that tried to make you dance is dead at this point.
Okay. Yeah. So... Let me see. Let double check something. I gotta see how my move is. And then I'm going to use my actually, you know what? I'm just gonna get right in melee range with this lady here.
Gentleman, but sure.
With this gentleman, and you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and let's see. I'm just gonna pull out my rapier. That is an 8. That does not hit.
Yeah, it won't, even with the D4.
She tries to go for him, and he just kind of dances away from it. She just kind of frowns.
He pirouettes away.
No, I must dance.
Alright, and then she is kind of annoyed by that. And then I still have Mental Majesty up, and she's going to she's going to she's going to let's see, what do I want to do? She misses him. But then she just looks at him and just says, and again in Infernal, just says, that wasn't very courtly of you. Bow.
All right, and this was a wisdom. And does that succeed?
That, I believe my DC is 15, so that will not.
He scoffs at you. Oh, please.
Okay, yeah.
Right. And that is it for your turn, yes?
Yep.
Right, so this prince over here is going to try and grab Snack again for a dance, but it won't do it. And she will swing her captive at Snack. A 21 will hit for... if it'll load, 5 bludgeoning damage. And that is what is left of Group 1. Our quarter is kind of surrounded. So he's going to, first, bonus action, Gleeful Gallivant. Gleeful Gavotte. And he's going to attempt to enrapture... You know what? Since you tried to make him bow, he's going to try and get you enthralled again. He's got a good feeling about this time. So you have to beat a 15 with insight.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, that was the wrong thing.
Yeah, that's performance. All right. So you're just enthralled by his magnificent moves. You don't know why he didn't open up with this before. It's absolutely enthralling. You don't want to destroy such beauty in the world. And you now have disadvantage on your attack rolls and saving throws until his next turn. Mm-hmm. But now that that's done, he's going to swing first at Argyle. 17 won't hit. A 22 will. For 5 piercing. And the last one will not hit. And that does it for our quarter. Snack.
Real quick before that, like Argyle is one of the last kit. We'll just grab the grab whatever he's trying to hit me with. Like, I think it was his hand most likely, right?
It was a stiletto knife.
Could you not?
Well, where's the fun in that? This is a dance after all, with flourishes and movements.
Well, if you want to survive to dance the next one, I suggest you never do that again.
Right. Now, Snack.
Snack steps forward, looks to this lady as he holds his hand looks at his hand. It starts making a glowing ball of fire as he uses chromatic orb.
Oof. Roll your d4.
Please, d4. 15?
That'll hit. Just barely, but it do.
Everyone for a 12 fire damage.
Let's see. You can. Okay, it is a choose. I must be thinking of a different one. Isn't there a spell where you roll a d8 and that shows you what its damage is?
It's
Chaos Bolt.
Chaos Bolt, and it's 2d8s.
So for 12 fire damage, she bursts into flames before your eyes, and I hit the wrong button.
Wrong button!
I hit plus instead of minus. She gets super strong. Oh no, turns out this one was fire, not only fire resistant, but supercharged by it.
Just cocks
He's hot now.
forearm with malicious intent and uses inflict wounds again.
She's hot now.
Smiles.
As he turns towards this one, and he is going to offhand punch with a fire fist. Oh, 18
That'll hit.
for 5 fire.
He's just barely standing. He's on his last legs. He's burning. There's sparks coming from his neck and arms, but he can still fight.
You feeling the heat from this dance-off now?
Things certainly are heating up a bit. Argyle?
Grab his face and shocking grasp.
All right. Roll.
That's you shouldn't. For people in real life, you shouldn't tase the face. Just letting you know.
I know.
But in the fantasy game, God, is it cool?
I missed the first one. I'm gonna do it again though.
All right.
D4.
I mean,
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
no,
D4.
oh yeah, I forgot about the D4.
it's true.
I'm gonna I'm gonna
14.
get a message.
Still not gonna hit, unfortunately.
All right, let's try the second one.
He jukes out of the way. And even the D4 isn't gonna get that for you.
He's
I'm
too
gonna-
squirrely.
I'm gonna say that in like for flavor, he wasn't trying to just grab him. He was trying to punch him in the face with his fist full of lightning, and he just juked both times.
With a flourish
I'll-
every time.
I'll give him that. I'll let him die a cool way.
I want to point out.
Snack looks at Argo. You gotta let the lightning flow with it. It makes your hits faster.
I know that. you hear him in Draconic, like, I know.
I want to
Sure
point
you
out.
do, bud. Sure you do.
God, all right, Dad.
I do want to point out that extra attack does not work with spells because the spell takes your full action.
Oh, right.
That's right, yeah.
Yep.
Oh well, it missed either way.
Yeah, so no harm, no foul. Red.
Colin Sneech.
Speaking of harming and fouling, potentially. 5, 10. Over there. With a Philosopher's Rapier, he's going to stab. Normal. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do.
That's 23 points of piercing damage.
And how do you want to end our last quarter off?
As As he makes a comment that things are just heating up, you just hear Red just say, and now it's time to douse the parade, as he just runs him through the neck and then just pulls the rapier out.
You see sparks fly everywhere as your rapier exits his throat, and some oil and the like starts spurting out as he collapses to the ground. And you notice as all of the dancers that aren't the captives start to crack and burst into dust. And it is at this point that the music here stops. And of course, once more, we hear from our host of the disco, ugh, all that dust on those gorgeous blue suede shoes! What a wicked waltz that was! I didn't know quite what to expect when I first saw your faces, but now I'm a believer. Well, I suppose I must keep my word. Captives, you're free to go, but do come back soon, won't you? I'll have a new room ready to rock and roll by the time the next lot ends up here. And he snaps his fingers, and all of the captives blink out of existence in a flash of multicolored light. Some are blue, some are green, some are pink. All different types of disco lights as they vanish from the wicked waltz.
Where did you send them?
Oh, they're back in the Revelia. No need to worry.
I'll look to Red. I'm not too sure what genre of music this is.
I can't say I'm familiar with that either. As he gets a rag and he's wiping off the oil and blood that's kind of on his rapier.
I mean, I kind of like the music.
Can the bard make a history check?
You could. I don't know if it'll help, but you certainly can.
17.
With a 17, this is unlike any music you've heard before. But as you're thinking that thought, the room around you starts to shake and the music stops. The brass doors up ahead open for you, and there's something on the ground for you there as well.
Red will cautiously approach and see if he could look at what's on the floor.
Is it candy?
No, it is a bizarre stick of some kind with a note that says, "Love Helvis." It also describes the item that you are now in possession of. So allow me to show you all the disco stick.
Oh my god.
The disco stick is a legendary wand. It is multicolored, pulsing with glowing light. The sphere attached to the end is covered in shards of crystals that flash and glitter hypnotically. The disco stick has 8 charges, and the wand regains 1d6 plus 2 charges daily at dawn, or Revelia's equivalent. Mm-hmm. If you expend the wand's last charge, you roll a d20. On a 1, it bursts into glitter with a sad trombone noise and is destroyed. With it, while holding the disco stick, you can cast Lesser Restoration using an action and expend one of the charges. You can also cast Healing Word while holding it. You can use that as a bonus action and expend a single charge to cast Healing Word at 2nd level, or 2 charges to cast Healing Word at 4th level. Whenever you cast the spell from the disco stick, you also roll a d10 and apply one of the following effects to the target of the spell after the healing has been applied. Each effect lasts until the end of the target's next turn unless otherwise specified. And I'll just quickly read through what possible fun effects can happen to a person healed with Healing Word or Lesser Restoration. 1. Target is covered in confetti and glitter. The next attack roll against them has advantage. 2. The target begins to dance uncontrollably. Their movement speed becomes 0. 3. The weapon, arcane focus, or appropriate item wielded by the target turns into a comically large ukulele and makes a loud twang noise on their next successful hit. Attacks or spell attacks made with the ukulele are made with disadvantage. 4. The target floats 5 feet above the ground and drifts 20 feet in a random direction. To hover in an unoccupied space. To determine the direction, you roll a d4 and assign that direction to each die face. Your movement speed becomes 0. You have disadvantage on dex ability checks and saving throws. 5. Your skin becomes covered in brilliant shards of glass and crystal. The AC of the target becomes 16 unless it's already higher, and their movement speed is halved. They automatically fail dex saves. 6. The target will shrink one size smaller, as if affected by the reduce effect of the enlarge reduce. 7. Target spins rapidly, releasing a slick oil pomade that sprays out from their rotating body, which covers the floor around them in a 5-foot radius. When the creature enters the area for the first time on its turn, or it starts its turn there, it must succeed a DC 13 dex save, or take 1d6 poison damage and fall prone. The oil patch lasts for 1 minute. 8. The target emits a painful, multicolored, bright light. Creature within 5 feet of the target must succeed a wisdom save, DC 16, or take 1d6 psychic damage. 9. A comically large pair of sunglasses appears over the target's eyes. If the target has sight, the range of their vision, including dark vision, is reduced by 10 feet. And last but certainly not least, on their next turn, the target is compelled to make a single melee attack against their nearest ally, as if they were an enemy, while proclaiming a deep love for Helvis and their divine disco. The target can move towards the ally, but take no action or bonus action other than making a single melee or range attack against their ally. And that's what you get with the Dastardly Disco stick.
Red just
Sounds
kind
like an
of
afternoon.
Yeah, it's quite the afternoon. Red's gonna look down, pick up the disco stick. Something that's worth for healing. He has the disco stick to Watcher.
One disco you get both actions spend a single charge using action. 2 charges got deal with dwarf. Really?
Mm-hmm. But keep in mind, you have to roll... Well, I'll roll the effects if you don't want to roll for the effects that will affect whatever target you heal with. Some are pretty good. Others, not so much.
The dark vision won't affect me much. I got 120 feet.
Thank you. I'll try this out. Also, it's dead right there. He's going to use his Bomb of Peace. I want everybody to go ahead and roll 2d8 plus 4, and that's how much HP you get.
Right. So while you're doing this, I'll also have you make dex saving throws. It seems the room is trying to push you out, and you're getting covered in dust.
2d8 for the...
You
said 2d8 plus 4?
You absolutely can do this. I'm just adding the effect on because you're taking the time to heal up.
Always that nice you taking the time.
Yep, I'm all healed up.
All right, 60. Oh,
Jesus.
what a balm! What a balm!
I'm happy to get back to 47.
Yeah, I got back to 49. I'm one away from full health.
And we all take dex saves?
Yes. DC 12.
All right. Mine is
That's
7.
a 10.
Jesus.
I got a
Argyle
9.
is not the most dexterous.
Oh, actually, wait, I forgot.
Yeah, you all get plus 4.
Okay, yeah, so
D4.
Oh, yeah.
So, plus,
let us see how this
Oh,
goes.
I got 14.
Okay.
D4. I got 12.
So, Red and Snack are fine.
I got a 7.
Argyle is not. And I don't believe Watcher is either. So,
No.
you all get covered in dust, and your clothes start to transform magically into uncomfortable and garish ballroom dancing attire. Your clothing and armor function normally, but cause you're wearing the clothes, you have disadvantage on stealth checks, as each step you take in your new outfit is accompanied by a comedic trumpeting noise. The effect could theoretically be removed with certain spells, but you are, for all intents and purposes, cursed with your ballroom outfits.
So
Oh my
that
God,
goes for those that failed?
Yeah, that's for those who failed.
Any fan artist out there, we need Argyle and
Watcher.
Watcher to be dressed in 1800s ballroom attire now.
When we go somewhere safe, I'll put an end to this.
Why are you guys wearing monkey suits?
I don't know.
Because Heckna has found it quite amusing to go ahead and test my ire.
You hear a crack. Now, hold on there. This isn't Heckna. This is all me, baby.
I wouldn't recommend saying that out loud, especially to Watcher.
Look, I want credit where it's due. Now, you all should probably get out of that room and into the next dance hall. Just throwing that out there. Room doesn't seem all that stable.
There's more. Lovely.
I will follow suit.
Alright, next room.
Right, let me...
Next room.
Actually, what am I doing? I could just copy your tokens over instead of putting all this stuff on. I'm being an idiot. So let's...
Landing pages are great for that.
Boop. Okay, so... Let me find...
Strange places!
Okay, so let's copy both of them, and let us take you over to our next room. Now, it's a very small platform, so I don't know how you will all be positioned, but I have like a rough positioning for you all. Let's move you over to what looks to be a very small room. You can't see a lot. Move over to the right side of the screen. You're on a small platform.
There we are.
In this dark room. Let's get that music pumping again now that you're finally out of here. If it'll go... That's weird. The music isn't playing. Oh, there it goes. It's just being weird. Alright. Are you jiving yet, my cool cats? Bedazzled by my ball? Don't fret, you haven't even begun to feel my beat yet. I wonder what you'll think of my salacious swingers. They won't screech as long as they like your answers. But don't let them turn you into burning hunks, my loves. Catch you on the flip side, chumps. His music cuts out to be replaced with something entirely different. If it'll start playing. I know I clicked it. There we go. I think I just missed it. There we go. Now we're jiving. And the room lights up around you. Built into the... Oops, sorry,
this
go.
is the best campaign ever.
Electro Swing, let's go, baby!
Yep. This is Day and Night by the Odd Chap.
I don't think any of us was against this, because it's amazing music in its own right.
Built into the walls of this room are shifting sculptures made from burnished metal and gears in the shape of a swing band. Loud, fast, jazzy music blasts from them, making the metal floors vibrate with the beat. 3 large gears spin steadily, suspended in the air above the roiling banks of steam and fog. Suddenly, the center of each gear emits plumes of steam as pairs of metal automatons rise up from each. All 6 are dressed finely in beaded drop-waist dresses and tailored suits, adorned with miniature cogs and gears. Their faces are made of brass and steam occasionally gushes from their joints. You can very easily hop down to the gear closest to you right over here. And I'll move Lilith into the room proper. As you step onto the gear, the 2 dancing swingers in the center, a lady and a gentleman, look at you. And the lady speaks up, "Aren't you just the bee's knees, sweetie? If you want to get across, you gotta impress us by answering 3 riddles, 1 per gear. You gotta get each one in a single try. Bullseye! No doozies or else we'll blow our tops. We're regular chatterboxes though, so if you want to flap your jaws at us and ask a couple questions about the disco before you answer, feel free. Tell us when you're ready, sweethearts."
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I do too.
Nonsense, nonsense, I say, leaning over in my beautiful jack coat and wonderful cravat.
Argo is wearing an ascot and a shirt. He doesn't know how to feel about either of them.
I'll lean over. I do have a question.
Well, I might have an answer there, sweetie.
It doesn't seem that Helvis really seems to be amicable toward Heckna. I remember going ahead and cursing Heckna before I decided to. I tug this cravat, look over at Red. A cravat. Anyway, yes.
Oh well, you see.
But yeah, it didn't seem like they saw eye to eye. Why is that?
Oh, well, you see, Helvis was one of the first people to join Heckna's Revelia, and he's a powerful magic user in his own right. They managed to make their own little space within the Revelia, like a fabulous little parasite. You see, Helvis's Dastardly Disco is a pocket dimension within the Revelia, its own pocket dimension. And he can't get rid of us, because, well, the disco's so intertwined with the Revelia. Being here since the beginning, of course.
So from the Feywild to the Revelia, and to the Revelia to here, a hole in a hole in a hole?
The male swinger picks up. Pretty much there. Got it right on the head, sir.
Incredible. Fascinating even. Just think all these sites could just be in reach. Amazing. So I understand that the place is divorced and yet whole, and yet a piece of the whole. But why does it seem the ho hum between Heckna and Helvis? Something happened? Grow apart with time? A jilted cause, perhaps?
Louise will chime in, or the male automaton will chime in. Well, you see, Heckna likes changing things every so often, and sure, we change our stuff in here, but this is like the old Revelia, if you will. Back in the old days, people could come and go as they please. In fact, here in the Dastardly Disco, when you free the captives, they get to leave just fine. If you all die in here, you'll just become captives like they were, and you'll have to wait for some other group of adventurers to come in and free all of you. You're not stuck here forever with no way out. And Heckna doesn't like looking at the past, see? He likes to move forward.
Which is why he's changed everything. Removed the train system. Removed the cause of somebody else coming in. A removal of hope, a severance, and a change, is that right?
Pretty much. Trying to make sure people can't escape from here and have to enjoy his carnival. And make sure only the right people come in.
I see. Of that criteria, what do you think would make an ideal candidate that he would want?
The lady chimes in, well, considering who he is, he wants people to basically worship him. Not like the way people worship a god, but like you worship people on a stage, right?
A celebrity.
Exactly. Like a celebrity. People to fawn over him, enjoy his carnival that he worked so hard to make. Here at the disco, we just want everyone to have a good time. Or get trapped here and have to wait for someone to free them while they're having a good time, but you know, semantics, really.
I understand. I thank you very much for your answers.
I have a question for you, if you don't mind.
I'm all ears, sugar.
Is there a particular theme that the riddles will revolve around? Or are you at liberty to discuss it?
Oh, well, where's the fun in that? Now, don't worry, I'm sure you'll notice a theme as you're going along, but why spoil the fun?
Oh, fair enough. I just forgot to give it a shot.
Are we allowed to converse before we answer your riddles?
Oh, absolutely! It would be unfair if we just had whatever the first answer was the one you picked. You're free to discuss as you see fit.
I'm gonna go ahead and look at Red and just with a finger just call him over.
Sure, he'll lean in.
Something's aloof here. Very amiss. Here it seems like, even though the stakes are high, they aren't as high as they are outside. And also to that same degree, it genuinely seems like they just want to enjoy themselves. I think there might be much more than Helvis just being a person who originally signed up with Heckna. There might be a divide like with him and Cicero.
That's a good point. We might use that to our advantage.
It's a hunch, but just the way they answered just really put the thought in my head. If he's amiable, we'll do a discussion. Let's make that a top priority to ask.
Sure.
Of course. Also, how do I look? Is this piping? How do you people on the material plane wear these things? It's stuffy.
I agree. It is rather hot.
I can just imagine, like, just a 9-foot-tall dragon going, "Is he disturbing you, Queen?"
Argo's not 9 foot tall. He's only 6'7".
That's right, 600 feet tall.
Well, as he just kind of looks at the piping for the, and just to clarify, it's a ballroom, kind of like it's a ballroom type of outfit.
Yeah, ballroom outfits.
Yeah, with like a ruffled doublet.
Yeah. Now, I will specify and mention specifically it is garish ballroom dancing attire. So, very stuffy, very loud, if you get my meaning.
Mm-hmm.
It clashes.
Very much Pokemon X and or Y.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Also, another...
I'm imagining like this.
Another keynote. The gear that you're on is spinning while you're on it. Not fast enough to throw you off, but the swingers are spinning around and so are all of you while you're standing on it.
As he's just kind of looking over, it's like, well, the colors are rather garish, but as far as the outfit itself, I think it suits you.
Well, I suppose I could get used to it until such time as we're wearing safety and I could remove whatever blight was put on my armor.
Right.
It's a symbol of office. You know the meaning.
Of course, of course. Well, as Red just kind of looks up, should we attempt the riddles? As he just kind of waits for their approval.
I see no reason why we couldn't give it a try.
Sure, why
Very
not?
well. Quiz away.
All right. What has many keys and yet opens no locks?
Many keys, but does not open any locks. Oh.
That sounds like music to me.
Wait, a
That
piano?
begs a question. There's technically
piano?
one of two answers above table that can discern this.
Yeah,
Draco,
above game, like it's either like it's
it's
not
either a
music related.
harpsichord, an organ, or a piano. Technically, do any of those types of instruments exist for us?
So,
I mean,
are you putting one of those forward?
I want to say a piano.
that's what I was thinking.
Say piano.
Piano is the first thing that came to my mind too.
Yeah.
Just
A piano.
All right. You tell this marionette a piano. And the gear, there's some shaking as you notice up from the bottom a bridge that fits oh so perfectly in the gear and stops it appears, connecting this one to the next gear. And you are free to move on to gear number 2.
Huh. Excellent. Because I really want to ask, do harpsichords and organs exist in our timeline?
Well, we better get used to it. We just saw fluorescent lights, spacemen, and God knows what else. We'll probably go ahead and see flying cars before long.
Maybe.
I'll go ahead and find the Roswell Greys.
I wonder if all of these are music-based.
They might be all music-based. Who knows? We'll find out. Yeah. I'll give a deep bow to the swingers before walking along.
As I just realized, perhaps our bard friend should be keen on answering as well.
Maybe.
I mean, sure. I mean, you talk about foreign instruments, Lilith has a guitar, although I've generally chalked it up to, like, a gnome tinkerer made it for her while she was in college, because she did go to Fae College.
Yeah.
If I see like some kind of, if I see just like a clown bard with like a keytar, I'm out. I don't know what to tell you. I'm done.
All right. So before you start the next next riddle, I think this is probably a good place for us to take a quick break because we've been going for a bit.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I am getting rather winded. I should let you know I do have a doctor's appointment. So.
Okay. What? Is there a particular time you want us to shoot for to end on?
Whatever's comfortable for you. I just wanted to let you know. The appointment is until 12:30, but I do want to.
Yeah.
No worries.
Well, I do have work in 7 hours too. So.
This would actually probably be a good time to stop then.
Let's do the riddles because. Oh well, no, we don't have to wait.
The riddles probably won't take too long. I mean, I also have work at 7:30 tomorrow, but I was very.
You do have work at 7:30?
Yeah, I just figured I probably wasn't gonna get too much sleep anyway. I probably should have mentioned something before now, but.
All right, so yeah, we can probably just hammer these out quick and probably call the session then after.
All right, so just go straight through.
I definitely like this dungeon. Also, never expected an electro-string room in a D&D game. Seriously, like as ball grinding as the encounters in this campaign have been, like this is a very unique campaign for 5e.
Absolutely, yeah. By the way, the name of this particular room, because last one was Wicked Waltz, this one is the Electro Steam and Swing.
Oh, that's cute.
That is awesome. I love that.
I like that.
Unironically love that.
It's cute. I like that a lot.
But, so did you guys want to take just a brief break to, like, go to the bathroom and...
Yeah, let me stretch so I can go ahead and shake some of the sleep out, and I'll be right with you.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, I'll be right back.
Put the beer right back up, and I will also hop off with y'all.
Oh, God. He's going down.
Return with back scratch pad. Rooms within rooms within rooms. How's it going, chat? Are you enjoying this as much as we are? And oh boy, am I enjoying this. But yeah, I'll try and power through as much as I can. Hopefully before midnight for me.
It's 12:30 for me, but I don't have to work tomorrow.
Lucky for you. Normally I'd have today or Thursday off, but I've got a niece's birthday party I gotta attend to on Saturday, so I made sure I requested that day off. So I just
Also glad you're feeling better, Miller.
Thanks, Draco. I am too.
I have returned.
Welcome back, Draco.
But no, I posted earlier, I have an idea for a backup character in case Will decides to bite the dust. A Winter Eladrin evocation wizard strictly deals lightning, cold, and necrotic damage, and is the noble of the Winter Court. So I bet they and Watcher will get along pretty interestingly.
Ah yes, winter and summer, two very much alike seasons.
Oh, absolutely.
Just waiting and then Hoshi, what's mutes?
I'm also planning on if the consensus is to go to Witchlight after we finish this campaign, I'm definitely using my Spore Druid there.
That's right, that is the option that he left as well.
If you thought Moon Druid was broken, you haven't seen Spore Druid.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring this up because it's fun. So when I posted on Twitter tonight, I used our usual thumbnail with Heckna, but I've actually made a custom one for the YouTube video.
Oh.
Which, admittedly, is going to spoil what Helvis looks like, but it's still fun, and I'm probably going to make it the thumbnail for the YouTube one. Would you like to see the thumbnail?
Sure. Post it in the short.
It's in the general.
Oh, of course.
And let me give chat a look at our thumbnail.
That's what Helvis looks like.
Yep, that is what Helvis looks like.
He's a hellhound, oh my god.
He looks like a heckin' good boy. Just all that floofy fur. I want to pet.
Oh wait, you did. Bubba redeemed a masculine Ara while I was gone, and I didn't notice. Oh boy, I have to try. I'll have to see if I can get Helvis in for it.
I barely heard it.
Oh no, I wanted to practice first. I didn't think you'd hear it. Oh! Otta, very much. Check all you cool cats on the dance floor once we get right back into the swing of things.
You're right, Real Robot. He does look like he came out of Kerosene.
I'm glad you like how that looks. I do love the Helvis design so much.
So I don't know who it was, but whenever somebody said monkey suit, and the first thing I thought of was the Ed, Edd n Eddy episode.
Yeah.
Yo, which Ed?
The episode with Double D and all the sticky notes.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Wilfred and Double D's father's suit.
Mm-hmm.
And boys.
So what are the sticky notes in reference to? I just came back in, so maybe I came in the middle of a conversation, but was it
Ed, Edd n Eddy?
Oh, okay. You're just talking about Ed, Edd n Eddy in general. Okay.
Yeah. Also, Draco has shown off a picture of what Helvis looks like.
Yeah, I'll show him properly in campaign when you meet him.
He's a were-Elvis. I love it.
But this is my thumbnail I'm going to be doing for this particular session on YouTube.
Oh.
Technically
And as
speaking,
the robot pointed out, he looks like he came out of One Night in Coruscant from Hearthstone.
now technically speaking, he is a gnoll. And it is they, them. I'm sorry. Their pronouns are they, them.
They...
I do love how they put that in there. That's actually really nice.
Yeah.
He's the. Look at them. They're the finest non-binaryist.
Indeed, they are.
I just want to pet them. It's so fluffy.
So guys, in the short span of the break, guess who just got asked if he wanted to work the Jonas Brothers concert?
Wow.
Holy shit.
Nice.
So I'm doing that on I think next week.
So
I'm surprised the Jonas Brothers are still around.
They actually weren't for a while. They kind of broke up, but they didn't.
Kinda took a break.
Also, speaking of the Ed, Edd n Eddy episode, the Rolf quote from that bit is probably still one of his best. Why must you spoil Rivhood with this lavish monkey suit? This will only lead him to pursue a career as an airline steward.
Looks like we're still missing Hoshi, I believe. I was wondering if everyone was here, but I noticed Hoshi is muted.
I would very much like to expedite the wrapping up of the session as it is for me, but I'll do my best right now.
But I still think, real quick, the best Rolf line is still, what is that? They have to discipline. Were you raised in a cave?
Yes.
I was forgiven.
I love how quietly unhinged Rolf was. The entire series.
I just love how...
Boys.
You must be not belong in Rolf's shed! Hey, Rolf! That's the Edsel saying he just...
How was that Goku? Like...
Oh, that's right, that is right. Oh no. Is that right? I forget.
Yeah, that's Goku. That's Gokus.
Hey, vocal range, that's all I'm gonna say.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Many toys, yes? Too much for couch potato and boys like yourselves.
Oh yes, I was saying there's the one song you can't listen to now and not think of Ed singing it.
Josie's on it. The episode of Use Your Love.
Yes. I remember that meme from long ago.
I fucking hate how that is accurate.
Yeah.
Because I grew up with that fucking song being played all the time because my mom loves it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm just remembering another classic Rolfism. Do not burn the candle at both ends, as it leads to the life of a stressor.
You have broken the celery stalk on the back of a sea urchin.
Never use hot wax to soothe the enraged lobsters. Thank you.
Confess to your crime, stale and piece of white bread.
I don't remember what that one quote is where he yells about someone's cucumbers being soggy, I think it is.
Your garden is overgrown and your cucumbers are soft.
Your garden is overgrown and your cucumbers are soft!
Oh, join Ralph in the Eels of Forgiveness. Nice we do what he says. Nice we get hit again. Can you join us, Kevin? I'll pass, dude. Son of a gun, you insult Ralph by denying the Eels?
That's the smell of money, Kevin. No, that is the smell of Mama burning the fat off Papa's undershirts.
Another thing I really like in this module, so the riddles, they could have just wrote them in regular text, but they have music notes around them, and they're wavy, so I have to sing these riddles. I don't get a choice in the matter. They put music notes around them. How could I not sing the riddle at you?
That is very true.
Last call for Hoshi. Hoshi!
What if he's been here the whole time but forgot to be on mute?
Maybe.
Oh, I laugh really hard.
Is Hoshi still muted? Oh, there's they're still here.
I'm gonna try shooting him a message.
If he pass out or something, 1, I'll laugh. 2, we can just do out here. It's good. It's no problem.
Yeah.
Oops.
But it is that time of night.
Oops. Send. Okay.
Oh, that's right. I just realized, Bubba. I think they just released the entire box set for it, and
Huh.
you can actually buy the whole series.
No shit. Dude, that's something.
Although I will say my personal favorite Ed and Eddie bit is still Eddie's mattress.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dear
God,
Lord,
yeah.
man.
That hit the spot.
Oh god, when the Eds all traded places with each other and Double D wound up being Ed's replacement.
Oh,
Basically wound up
yeah.
going into the tub. It's just like, oh, ladle? It's a tub of gravy!
You know that Ed just became a senator later in his life.
I was gonna say, you know, Double D went to MIT.
I could see that, absolutely.
There's actually a an unofficial Ed and Eddie sequel put on by like a small YouTube team on YouTube.
I just saw, yeah, they just.
Oh,
did the
no,
first
no
episode.
shit,
It's
really?
just called Peach Creek.
Oh, fun. I like
Yeah, and apparently the group that's like run by Danny Antonucci actually liked it. So
Dude, that's the
It
highest
is-
praise.
In his words, he's like, I wasn't gonna do it. You guys want to do it? Fuck it, go on.
There you go. I put the link in the Discord chat.
I feel that we
Hey,
should-
hey,
feel we
thank
should
you,
do it.
thank you. The thing I'm gonna go ahead and watch later.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it when I get around to it. Neat.
I think that the Eds are like high schoolers in this. I think they're like probably like juniors or seniors.
Final year of high school.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Shit. When...
Yeah, I think I like to think that she's probably cocked out.
Or he really had to use the bathroom.
Possibly. I did message him directly. You can try adding him a few times.
I just...
Wiki.
Oops. Did not mean to click that. There we go.
Guys, I hope they play the year 3000 at the Jonas Brothers concert.
On the year 3000.
That song went multi-platinum.
Well, it's actually a song? I just remember it as a bit from Conan O'Brien back in the 90s.
No, they actually, like, when they were still under contract with Disney, they made a song called "For the Year 3000."
Oh, yeah.
No shit, really?
If you want to look up like early Jonas Brothers, it's actually like it was a meme when it came out, and now it's just like unironically like beloved by everybody that was in that era.
Huh. Oh, color me surprised.
Yeah, I think it's probably safe to say that.
I was just stunned beyond belief, and I'm like, Elector swing in my D&D?
More likely than you think.
Oh no, we can't have anything super technical. It'll be different. What? No, look at that. Look at that.
Hey, listen. The Revelia and the Disco exist outside of the multiverse. They could be wherever the hell they want and grab from anywhere.
I'd like to imagine that after everything's tied up with Heck and everything, we're all just like the court's like, all right, we can stitch it back to the Feywild. Hey, Electric Swing guys, you want to come with? We kind of like your music.
Well, we'll have to see how that goes.
I just can't wait for the briefing report. Just one of the Green Knights going, what do you mean? Okay, so it was the Feywild. It was pulled off of the Feywild and turned to the Revelia, yes. Then there's another place in here that's also dimension inside of it. So the Feywild is a hole. The Revelia is a hole in that hole. And then the Dastardly Disco is a hole in that hole in that hole.
Pretty much.
There's a hole in the Feywild here.
And you know, there's a frog in the log at the bottom of the sea.
There's a frog on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea.
You know what, Nerea Del, you may as well just send me over to your superior officer. We're not going to be able to solve this. I need to talk to somebody with some real clearance.
There's a fly on the bump, on the frog, on the log, on the hole in the bottom of the sea.
Oh, I remember singing that song in camp. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, it was hard for me to remember a song that I sang 31 fucking years ago.
Feels like 20 years for me too.
Oh, don't worry. It only happened when fucking payphones were booze that Doctor Who came out of. It's so fucked up. Where's Doctor Who supposed to come? Do you know? No, he has the box. He's been around since forever. I already solved my own question. I'm very tired. What is Superman supposed to jump out of?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Like a urinal, a porta potty, out of a construction site.
But they've been clever with that. I remember in one comic, like, Clark said "fuck it" and just went into the sewer. Like, he looked around, there was nowhere to go. Everybody was running, panicking, so they weren't looking at him. And he's like,
And he thumb and four fingers the manhole cover and just flicks it to one side. I love how absolutely human Clark is.
The most human of us all.
He really is. He was always my favorite when I was little.
Yeah, same. I think Spider-Man was
fan
probably
of Batman
my
and,
most favorite, but DC Superman's my favorite.
DC Superman's my favorite. You seen that new show that came out?
I absolutely adore the way they played him, because to me, this Clark Kent is the closest we're gonna get to a modern day interpretation of the Christopher Reeve Superman.
Well, yeah, that's how it is. They got it right. The story of Superman works if it's hey, what's up? The story of Superman works if the story is about Clark and Lois. Like that's all you need. The Clark needs to be the thing. We don't need multiverse stuff. We don't need all this wibbly wobbly wham bam.
We don't
think about the dude, and the dude and they got his personality right. He did punch Darkseid across the world twice, but you know what he wants to do? He just wants to grill, man.
He's a massive dork that came from Kansas, damn it.
He just wants to grill.
You took that from me, Draco.
Welcome back.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, now
let's get these reels done quick.
All right, you move on to the second gear, where the swingers greet you much the same as the last do, and if you're ready for the riddle, they will begin.
I am ready.
I'm ready.
Lay it on me.
I'm ready.
What came with a scroll yet needs no ink, with a neck and ribs but no brain to think? I have a saddle yet cannot be ridden, a bridge across me where no water is hidden. What am I?
Looks to Lilith.
Well, game, that sounds like sheet music.
Say that one more time.
All right.
Well, game, that sounded like sheet music to me, but
I meant the riddle, but
All right. I come with a scroll, yet need no ink, with a neck and ribs, but no brain to think. I have a saddle, yet cannot be ridden.
oh my god.
Bridge across me where no water is hidden. What am I?
I'm gonna let you play it.
Above game, yes. But Red does not know.
Lilith just looks down, holds up her guitar. I think you're looking for this.
You know what? We'll count it. The possible answers you could have given: a violin, a cello, a viola, a double bass. But I do believe a guitar will also fit that rule, so the bridge comes up for the last gear.
She'll give a bow.
I still don't get it.
You know what? So, because you guys have done so well on the riddles, and we haven't gotten to see their tokens yet, these are two lady swingers that show in their token.
Give me a second, I'm making a screenshot.
Oh, and I also need to get rid of the be right back. There we go.
Look, this is hidden content.
It's true. You need to be like extra special secure about
Subscribe
this
on our Patreon.
Yeah.
We have a Patreon,
that
holy
totally
shit.
exists.
Yo, I can get corn? What? I heard Patreon. Patreon equals money, which equals corn. What?
Behold, corn.
We'll
It's
get
everywhere.
this in the mail. But,
I thought that was sand.
let's bring them back down. And this token just so happens to have 2 ladies on it, or this gear, rather.
Robo ladies.
By the way, in above game, you didn't ask them for their names, but I just love that it does this. All of the male swingers are named Louise. All of the female swingers are named Ethel.
Where's Alvin?
I get it.
But if I were a betting man, I'm gonna say you're gonna move to the 3rd token, or the 3rd gear, to do the last riddle.
Yes.
Alright. As you make it, once again, we have our 2 lady swingers go through their spiel, and an instrument which cannot be heard, can be heard but not seen, can crack, break, or be lost entirely, cannot be touched, always carried, weighs nothing and speaks in many tongues. What am I?
Red just kind of looks down and says, well, it must be some plain to see that a voice will be carried.
Alright, and with that answer, you see as a ladder of glass unfolds from the gear as it stops, ready for you to drop down to our final platform here. And now, the platform is very small, so I just need, the order in which people are going down this ladder. Who's going to be the last one and the first one?
I'll be the last one.
Alright.
Red.
I guess I could be the first one.
Yeah, red will be. Yeah, I will be stacked then.
Alright.
I'll go right
Red.
there then.
So,
And then I'll go after red.
Alright. So, you all go down this ladder, and it seems sturdy enough. Strange since it's made of glass. And as you're thinking about that, Watcher, I need you to make me a Dex saving throw.
Oh man,
no.
These are my strongest suits. Hold on a minute. 17. Oh, it is my strongest
Nice.
suit. Cool. 17. I can roll D4 if you want, but
No, that's enough. So, you go down the ladder, and you start to hear it cracking, and you jump off just in time before it collapses into the abyss below. That could have been you, but thankfully, it wasn't.
oh, it could have been, unless you're cool.
Oh god.
If you're cool, you don't have to deal with that.
It's true. Very true. All right.
Gravity? You fucking deal with it.
Gravity? Who cares about that silly thing? But
Gravity? That's for squares. Palookas, even.
But Snack,
I mean,
oops, sorry, go
I mean,
ahead.
look, I just need one more level, okay? I can be cool too.
But Snack,
We can be cool together.
Since you were the first one down, you notice at the bottom on this platform a pair of blue high-heeled shoes. They have a ribbon that has a skull in the center of the ribbon and spikes on the back of the heel and the front of the foot. This is very much Lilith's aesthetic, except they're in blue. And they have a note with Helvis reading, "Cut loose."
Footloose?
Indeed.
Kick on your Sunday shoes?
Yep. I will say, above game, these are indeed a magical item, but they require attunement to put them on. But maybe you'll get a chance to put them on at a later point. The door to the next area is unlocked, and because Red is here, well, anyone with a passive perception over 12, you hear the slow twang of banjos from behind the door and the low mumble of a group talking. The door is in fact unlocked.
Oh god.
Oh,
now
God,
the country.
banjos. Just what were they saying? With my 22 passive perception.
They're saying, Luann, get back
got
in your
14.
cage.
It's mostly mumbling about wondering when you guys are gonna get through the doors. They seem excited for the next group of people to hop on in.
I'm gonna walk on in. Well, hold on. If I stay here, I might get a really jazzy 20s outfit.
Decisions.
Neck goes in.
All right. Well, let's move ourselves over to the bleak bayou.
No.
And let's get the music swing. This is Hillbilly Swing by Kevin MacLeod.
Now, son.
Right. Beyond the door, the stench of fetid marshland is overwhelming. In the dusky gloom, you see sorrowful mangroves drooping their branches down towards an endless depth of murky water. There's a rickety moss-covered wooden pier at which a single flimsy rowboat sits moored. Its oars creak occasionally, creating ripples. Fireflies dance lazily, and the trees create a narrow channel of murky water that leads to a pair of large red-painted metal doors at the end of another pier. From the upper branches of the trees comes the dreary drone of banjos and harmonicas, with the miserable screeching of insects added to the bleak bayou chorus. Draped over the protruding mangrove roots are three unconscious humanoids looking utterly drained. You hear Helvis once again ring out, "Oh, it's a long way down to the bottom of the river, so you best hold on tight and hope my little hellbillies don't rock the boat too much. I don't want to hear you little hound dogs crying all the time after all." And before we end things off, I'll say you do see something, a gift for you, in fact, in the rowboat. Already at the very beginning, this is a new magical item called the Agonizing Accordion.
Lovely.
This magical accordion fires a barrage of musical notes that hurtle towards a target with a loud, reedy screech. As an action, while holding the accordion with both your hands, you can make a ranged spell attack against one target within 60 feet of you. The attack uses your proficiency bonus plus your charisma or dex mod for the attack roll. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage, plus bonus damage based on either your charisma or dex mod. Same ability score you use to make the attack roll. If your attack roll is a natural 1, the accordion instead twists and blasts the projectile in your face, automatically hitting you and dealing the damage as normal. But once again, this seems like an item for Lilith, it turns out.
Is its name Al because it's weird?
You know, that would be great. You certainly could name it Al. Al the Agonizing Accordion.
The Alganizing Accordion.
The Alganizing.
It'll be Yankovic.
Haha!
Yep, good old Yankovic, the Alvanizing Accordion.
Move over, Heckna. Rabbit's tired and he's taking the throne.
In fact, I think you can actually see the Agonizing Accordion on the map too in the canoe.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, that's cute.
There's something I like
I
and
like the
dislike.
design in this a whole lot.
Yeah. It is something I both like and dislike about the maps here, is they have all of the creatures on the map. So like
all
after
already
I
set up
moved-
for you, so you just do it by the numbers. You just set
Yeah.
where they're supposed to be.
and you can just basically like, okay, so this is where I'm supposed to place these guys, but once you move the tokens, now suddenly there's just a guy on the map that isn't really there, just decoration.
I was wondering about that because I was like, there's a fuckload more people in the dance hall than I was going to be used to.
Yeah. That's just positions to put everything. And you know, it took me a while to get the lighting just right on this.
Honestly, class act.
Thank you. Like, I had fireflies just as a thing from the dynamic lighting set that I got, so I'm like, fuck it, I can make this look real nice.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I also have, if any of you ever pick up the spell Wall of Light, I have a Wall of Light token.
Ooh.
But, you know, I think with this jammin' Southern music, I think this is a good place for us to end the session. And you all can check out the Bleak Bayou next time. So let's start.
This has been a very, very good good campaign. Good job, buddy.
Thank you. I mean,
also, this is a theme song of just running through an NFT farm with a live magnet.
Yes, absolutely. 100%.
I want to create chaos, and banjos are the way to do it.
Absolutely.
The devil strummer.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact: Stephen Martin is an amazing banjo player.
Oh yes.
He's the reason I picked up playing banjo when I was a kid.
Oh, you play banjo?
I did. But it's like a bike. I guess you never forget. But like, you know, I can't really walk down to the old music shop and be like, one banjo, please.
You have to go to like a very, very specialty music shop to do that.
Although, knowing me and my reputation, maybe they'll just look at me and be like, "You want the accordion, don't you, Matt?" And I'm like, "Why, yes, Eduardo, thank you. I will take that."
Who are you trying to egg, Weird Al or Steve Martin?
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here like, oh yes, let's go to my favorite specialty instrument shop, Pod America.
I've always wanted to play a guitar personally.
That does sound like a pretty interesting instrument to get into.
Like,
they are heavy as shit. I picked one up one time. I was like, God damn, I gotta do curls to lift this. Oof.
Joking aside, like, I actually genuinely love, like, I have respect for anybody who can play the accordion, because those things are fucking hard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like, hey, you want to play a piano with even more steps?
Sounds like an afternoon.
But, you know, let's start going around the horn to end things off. Hoshi, how'd you like the session tonight?
Oh, I enjoyed tonight's session. It was actually really fun. I love riddles, but the second one felt mean, and I kind of got the last one like right away. But anyway, you guys can find me here on Draco's channel every Tuesdays and Thursday. Thursday night for Odyssey of the Dragon Lord. And you guys know me. Your favorite neighborhood bard. The favorite one. But yeah, that's it for me.
Alright. Speaking of bards, hey, Choco, what do you have going on?
Hello, you can find me here on Tuesdays playing Waltz. You can find me over on Twitter at ChocoZombie101 because I refuse to call it X. It's a stupid name, it's a stupid gimmick. Elon Musk should have never done it in the first place.
It still uses the Twitter URL!
It does, yes.
And then, if everything goes as planned, tomorrow and every Wednesday, things pending, you can find myself and Daluna 13 along with other friends of this channel and across the multiverse for Power Rangers Cyberstrike over on twitch.tv/twitchtheperson, our Power Rangers TTRPG campaign, where I play our Red Ranger, Marika Hammond.
God damn, buddies.
And speaking of the other ranger, hey Daluna, what are you doing?
Hi, Daluna 13. You can find me on X. That, god damn it, I actually called it X.
Ugh.
Choco, you got me in that.
Now you gotta start over.
Find me on Twitter at Daluna1338, Twitch and YouTube at Daluna13. Sorry about not being able to do the Medilog yesterday. I got called in, and then things happened. I'll tell these guys after the break real quick. But tomorrow, like Choco said, Project Cyberstrike, Twitch's channel. Friday, if I'm looking at my schedule real quick. Yep, Friday. Here on Draco's channel for Kingdom Hearts. I think we're still on 2, but I think we might be starting to Birth by Sleep.
Yep, we're starting with the data battles.
That's right, because you wanted to do that, and you're at level 2 to do that, so.
Yep. And Flesh, or maybe that secret armor guy.
When you say cyber battles, I just keep thinking of Mega Man Battle Network, and I'm like, oh, I remember Battle Network.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Maybe you go ahead and buy another PET prop. Maybe this all goes away.
But yeah, other than that, that's where you can find me.
All right, Milla, what do you have going on?
Well, you find me awake. You can find me on Twitter, Millaninja Nerd. You can find me at some point again on Twitch at Millaninja, where I will be picking up streaming. Baldur's Gate 3, maybe. I just picked up another new free game on Twitch. I believe it is called I forget. Also, you can find me Monday nights at twitch.tv/LeJake for a replay in Trials of Eidos, Heart of the Dragon Queen. It's fucking time. But I'm gonna go pass out and be up for work in 6 hours. So good night, everybody.
Good
night.
And hey, Mr. Rabbit, what do you have going on?
Well, when I'm not going ahead and just being incredibly fancy in my giant chair that makes me feel like Gomez Adams, you can go ahead and see me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube at Hey Mr. Rabbit. I stream throughout the week. I stream horror games, retro games, and RPGs. One of my favorite games is RuneScape. I've been working on an account, the long haul for RuneScape 3 to get everything in RuneScape 3. So that'll be a fun thing for you guys to go ahead and tune into. In the meantime, I also play horror games on Thursdays, Falcom games on Fridays, and all kinds of other fun hodgepodge stuff. I've been known to make people laugh, so come on down, and I too will make you laugh. Hey, Mr. Rabbit.
All right, that sounds like a rousing endorsement. Hey, everyone, you've already found me here. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. Me and Daluna do our Meta Lock on Monday. I believe we are up for that for this week, correct?
Double checking. Yes, we are.
All right. So we're going to continue our Kanto adventure by taking Sabrina down. And I think there's also technically still that fighting gym that's there for the sake of doing it, but I could be wrong. Anywho, Tuesdays you can catch our lovely party here, the players, as they continue their way through the Dastardly Disco and the Bleak Bayou. Will they be able to save the captives in this room, or will they get capsized into the gross bayou water below? And what will happen when they fall in? If they fall in. Well, you'll have to tune in next week to find out. Wednesday, I'm streaming more Link to the Past, where, if I'm remembering correctly, we just picked up the Master Sword and we're going to take on Agnim, and I'm sure that's going to be the end of the game and nothing else will happen. Definitely. For sure.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like the shortest Zelda game ever, right?
Absolutely. Nothing bad's ever happened to Link. He's never had to build the battle bus in a post-apocalyptic timeline.
No, never.
Nope.
That's so ridiculous. Who could ever think something like that would happen?
Glue Viz and eye parts together, Link. Or Zelda will have to build it for you.
Yes. And, of course, Thursdays, you can catch myself, Royal Hoshi, yelling at me, Lost Knights, Onyx Locket, Rod and Rod, as they go through Odyssey, a Rhapsody of Fire. They've just finished up the Amazons and put a new queen on the throne, and they are off to the Isle of Yonder after they, drop off some people on the mainland, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Get them to the Mithril Mines, maybe get them working on some stuff for them with the God of the Forge. And last, but certainly not least, you can catch me and Daluna here Friday for Kingdom Hearts 2, where I battle all the data nobodies and assert dominance on Organization 13 by beating it for a second time. Fuck them nobodies.
They ain't got no bodies.
Yeah.
Zoop up.
But hey, with all that said and done, our quote for the week goes to Helvis himself. Catch you on the flip side, chumps.
He's so cute. There. I like him. I like a big, fluffy fellow.
I love his pompadour and the sunglasses. They really complete the look.
Man, do they just? It's like Sonic Fox went back in time to the 70s.
Yes. Actually, yes.
Fuck, that's a...
Alright, but let's find someone to raid. I think we're gonna raid into Nico Netvor. They are doing Baldur's Gate right now, and I just think that's fun to raid into.
I mean, I had suggestions. I mean, obviously we got Bosco, Connor. I have Dawn M. Bennett, which is a friend of Ed's and a fellow voice actor. And I have Boobs McBalrock, aka Caitlin from Roll with Me Atlantis campaign and The Unexpectables.
Yo, Caitlin! Good old friend, Caitlin.
I mean, I wanted to raid Nico because it's been a while since I've actually raided them, so I just wanted to say hi. Alright, but what will our raid message be?
Is this a cravat?
Banjo intensifies.
Both of those are good. Banjo intensifies, or is this a cravat?
I think Banjo intensifies would be more confusing, so it's like,
yes.
What were you doing?
Tense.
I just love that material realm clothes just really amuse watchers. Just like, I don't understand them. Why do they simply not grow their own clothes and sing their own steel into the cloth?
Well, see, the funny thing is, like, Argyle is literally the, hey, you know what? I've never worn a shirt. I only wear a jacket just because I don't want my body to be fully exposed.
I don't want to go ahead and show